Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Plebcast, and we are here with a special episode concerning the one and only LEC. But before that, we're just gonna be chatting shit about everything that's happened so far around the world. So, first off, of course, my name is Miles David, the host of the Plebcast, and joining me above are TDS and Slayer, our two favorite analysts. And guys, what's been on your mind around the world this time? Slayer, I know you've been wanting to rant about something in particular.
Yeah, I'll leave it to Slayer to start.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know names of people who write the guidelines and rules for the LCK.
They're not.
They-
They're not released.
I'm gonna send them a
That's
letter.
great.
I'm gonna send them a letter.
a very strongly worded letter by Slayer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great start.
I think if I put that letter on Twitter, a lot of people will co-sign it. Basically.
You should do
And-
it. Honestly.
And some influential people will co-sign it because everyone's like, "What?" Because, well, if anyone's not keeping up, they made Frederick Breon forfeit.
Yeah, let's
Games?
go back to what the basic guidelines were for LCK and how this situation came to be. Do you have a summary, Sarah, or TDS? Do you want to talk about, or do you have like what happened?
I
So
think
the
we can
o-
talk about what happened essentially with Thing and what the guidelines say because I don't have them at hand.
Okay, so the guidelines is basically,
Okay, perfect.
I don't have it in my hand, but I remember it because I wrote about it in a very field
Opinionated.
article because I was kind of pissed.
Okay.
They say mood doesn't change the writing style of a writer. Well, you guess wrong.
Go,
It does.
Go off, Chief. Go off.
No, but the guidelines was basically that when it comes to a team affected with COVID, the first thing you have to do is they can get emergency subs. The general emergency subs obviously comes from the challenger team,
Mhm.
right? So you essentially have your main roster, which is generally 6 players or 7 at most. I think it's 6 for the general
I think it's
LCK.
7. I think it's 7.
It's
I
6
believe
or 7.
7. Yeah.
6 or 7. I don't know. The rosters are not that huge, particularly here.
Yeah.
Like the LPL, they're not that big. So if you have that and you get a lot of COVID cases, so you can get emergency subs. So generally, what you do is you bring up your, challenger player, and they did. They had to bring up their challenger team. They played one series with the challenger team, I believe, which was, I think it was the last one that they played last week.
I think it was
Well-
T1.
They played against.
I think it was
T1,
against
yeah.
T1.
Yeah, they
I
played
think
against
they,
T1.
I think,
It was T1.
yeah, I think they played with the challenger team against T1, right? Because, well, everyone has COVID. All of a sudden, before this week began, before week 9 began, bro had more COVID cases,
Yep.
which means they didn't have 5 players. So the usual guidelines usually shifts to their second point, which is postponement of the game.
Yeah.
In this case, they completely subverted that and went to forfeit, which was the third point.
Did they give a reason for the second for?
They gave a
Yeah.
reason for it.
They gave a
The reason was because they have to deal with
Oh,
Asia
right.
games
All right. Yeah.
and
yeah, makes
other
sense.
international tournaments. Now,
Yeah, the
that's
timing
why I
didn't
was
allow
pissed
for
about.
that.
That's the part I was pissed about. Because the LPL has COVID cases. Right? And what
Yep.
did the LPL do? Hey, OMG, you can play 3 games straight at the end. That's what they did. They also postponed V5's game
Yeah, they did.
versus AL because Karsa was feeling sick.
Yeah, they had to check if he had COVID or not, so they
Yeah.
postponed it.
And guess what? They also have Asia games.
They also have MSI.
They also have
They will
MSI.
the same tournament.
And yet, one's like, yeah, you need to forfeit. We can't reschedule this. And the other one's like, yes, reschedule it. And this is a league that has games in every single day.
Every day. LPL don't stop unless it's like the big holiday season, like New Year. That's the only time.
The two
Yeah.
week rest.
Yeah, they even
Season.
accounted for the 2 week rest day, and every day they play games. So
Yep.
it's just weird how the LCK decided to handle this situation. Honestly, especially since they do have free days that they can choose to play
Actually,
things out
they,
on.
Yeah.
they can just do they can just say, okay, bro and Genji, you can play it on wait, when does it end? It ends on the 20th. Okay, bro and Genji, you guys play on the 21st. Let's settle this out, right?
Hmm.
What made me even more pissed, because I'm gonna keep adding points because
Okay.
Yes.
I kept
Because
getting
you're
more and more,
pissed.
more and more angry.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Because you're
it
really
just felt like,
pissed.
what the hell? Bro is a team that's fighting for playoff spot,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
Like put it this way. If KT had won earlier today, or on Friday, right? If KT had won against Genji,
Bro is out.
or KT had won against, or if they like somehow sneaked another win in, right? Bro doesn't make it.
Yeah.
Then what? Then what? We blame it on COVID? Is that it? Like
Potentially.
LCK's COVID policies in general has been confusing me from the get-go, because it's not like Korea doesn't have a lot of cases. LS made a tweet today because most people follow LS.
Yeah.
Whoever's doing analysis and whatever, most people follow LS.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
LS is having an asthma like LS is having some health problems, and he's scared to go out to get medical equipment because there's so much COVID around.
Yep.
And that tells you how much of a bad situation COVID is in Korea.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, let's get audiences in and let's play in LOL Park.
That's the
One
part.
of the
Yeah.
two, I think it's.
Of
Yeah, one of
course
the
your
two is
players have
fine.
COVID.
One of the two is fine. The other, but yeah, the management has been so bad that
I feel like they should have just gone what the LCS and LEC did, right? As soon as the problem shows up, go online immediately.
Go
need
online.
to go back. Yep.
Just
Now,
go online.
there is some optimism because like
Playoffs.
there are some rumors that the playoffs might be
No, they already announced
online.
it.
Huh?
They already announced that that playoffs will get a change of the ruling. So if they decide to play on LoL Park, they can play on LoL Park. If there's some problems, they can play online. So there's not going to be
Look,
an obligation to cancel.
All I'll
the
say
match
is,
because of that.
thank God.
Yeah, that's really good. That's much better.
That's why Joe.
I mean, not
Yeah,
just
Joe
Joe.
from
It's like
T1
every
was
single one.
No, but I mean
Every
that's why Joe on Twitter was celebrating that finally all LCK teams were able to come into agreement with something.
Yeah.
Is it the
Like-
teams that were the problem, or is it like the LCK
Uh,
officials?
Based on that, I'm not even sure who was the real problem here. If I'm honest, I'm not even sure if it's the LCK teams, if it's the officials, if it's everyone. I'm not even sure based on that, because it feels like if that's the case, it seems that just because of voting, they decided on these rules, and no one wanted to change them for this for playoffs or pre-playoffs, from what it seems. But if that's the case, then that's even more stupid.
like I don't believe for a second teams like Genji, DRX, what's it called?
Damn.
There's other teams with COVID. I refuse to believe that they said no.
I feel like there could be a chance that teams said no, and I'm not saying this based on anything, based on nothing about. There's a chance that teams like, let's say, for example, Sandbox or Hanwha maybe thought that if T1 and Genji happened against those kinds of teams, then they could get a free win. And if that's the case, then I can see why they would say no. But
What?
like it never worked out. Like that,
Yeah.
I legitimately can see that, because
what's
that's
the
the only way
funniest
that
part?
they win.
You know what's the funniest part? LCK prized themselves on what's it called?
Competitive integrity.
Competitive integrity.
Yeah, that's a great
So
great
competitively-
myth. That's a
Guys,
great myth.
That is so much credibility, right, guys? So much credibility.
How many
I
dirty-
overall don't give credibility of competitive integrity to no one, in no league ever. But yeah, that you cannot pride yourself and then put rules like that.
and then shit all over it,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and be
like
very hypocritical like that.
that's why I always say that sportsmanship, not sportsmanship, but that the thing in football, fair play. That's a huge pile of shit because fair play is non-existent. Fair play is existent when when it's convenient for you, not when it's not. So I hate that always. I've always hated that. So fake.
Yeah, but
But anyway, that's my
you can
only
make the
gripe.
conditions to make things fair as much as you can, even though
Yeah, but
it's only in an ideal
you
situation.
realize the actual fair play when it's inconvenient for you and it's actually inconvenient for you and you actually take it. That's fair play, but it's almost never happened.
Yeah,
When
that's
it's
true.
inconvenient for you, you don't see it.
Yeah, there are very few. I think.
That's also why I think I feel like Gen G may have also, but like I'm not saying this based on anything as well. But for example, in the Gen G Bro situation, even with the guidelines, I feel like Gen G didn't even put a foot to try and make it so that they would play the match. So that I feel like that's also part of
I
happening.
like
Guys,
that.
I don't.
we're speculating, guys.
I'm
By the way, this is not
We're
yeah,
we
it's
don't
just
have
speculating.
any
speculation.
We don't
context.
But
know.
We
I'm
don't
We
have
not
don't
any
know.
saying
context on
that Genji
the.
was vocal in saying no, 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 we're not playing. But I don't think that Genji made an attempt to try and make the match be played either. I
Maybe they
feel like
did behind the
oh
scenes,
that's
but
No,
from what we
they,
see,
I
like
don't
from the
yeah
public,
like
we don't know.
I
but
don't think
but
that's
the
the
thing
case.
is, I doubt they can. Like, I think they might have pushed for it, but the problem is they couldn't play that day because Pro had no players, right?
Yeah. So the
I
reasoning would be later on, which could have happened. I don't think would have happened because the
yeah.
playoffs started at 23. So less than 1 day of practice would probably not be ideal, or prep
I mean,
would be no
I
ideal.
mean,
But
if this is the reason why Bro misses playoffs, I will be so pissed. Like, the LCK will need to answer for it. Like, they'll need to provide compensation to the team because you just
they'll,
made a team
they'll
lose playoffs.
they'll give them a compensatory. We're sorry, and that's it. That's
No,
what I
no,
feel will happen.
Next,
to
we'll
the
I
do better next
legitimately,
time, guys. We'll do
yeah,
better
I
next
legitimately
time.
don't think that that's going to happen with the LCK. If I'm on, like, I don't see after seeing what happened at the start and just now actually changing the the potential for playoffs, I feel like it's not going to be something positive for compensation for Bro.
yeah,
And
but
I'm pretty sure I'm kind of sure that they missed on playoffs because they have the same record they have the same record of both series and games as KT
yes,
without their last match, which is against
yes,
Ambon. If they get 2
yes.
0 they are less in games, which means that they should be out of contention.
Yeah, like that's the thing, right? Like,
More than
what
likely,
can I
Bro is out.
say?
It's just a shitty situation.
Yep.
No, because
Absolutely poorly handled as well. So
It's a shitty situation for Bro specifically.
yeah,
I mean,
and
imagine it. I mean, if KDF wins against LSB, which they will,
They
like,
should, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, realistically, Bro should be out. Like just because right now they are in with the same game score, and that's how some of the tiebreakers get decided. So like Bro should be out unless they win against Ambon. They cannot even win. I'm not sure if they can win. Well, maybe if they win one game, there's still a chance. I'm not sure about that. But feel like if they don't win against Ambon, then it's pretty much doomed.
hmm. Yeah,
I mean, they.
they need to probably win at least one game.
I mean,
Because they cannot even
is
depend
the
on
game?
Kwangdong
The thing
losing.
is what is the precedence of them deciding for playoffs? Is it games or not? Because do they account for games? That's the main question.
Yeah, it's going
I'm
to be on that difference. I'm not sure. I cannot
Exactly.
remember the how in the previous splits the actual match score was affected by the game score. But I feel like if, for example for first place it was on game score that sometimes was decided. For I think for Griffin it happened to be decided as the first place on game score.
so there is precedent for it.
So I think there is precedent. I'm not sure on to just to enter the playoffs, but for first spot there was. Like I think I have to cut the rule book on that, which I don't know where, but I have
I, I, don't, I don't have the rule book for LCK rule book.
that's kind of the only way
Is
that
there
we
a
can
PDF?
hear. Hopefully, there should be no.
Where is it?
This is where Wikipedia kind of fails us with no rules.
But is the rule book in English or Korean?
Yeah, that's also that's also a good point.
It's fine. Miles no Korean. Miles
Someone asked if they
pretty
have a
yes.
translated LCK rulebook. They do
Do
not.
they?
They do not.
Okay.
They do not.
Yeah, we would have to go back in seasons and see if there's a precedent. Which case then?
But basically, the point is a team got completely shafted due to a situation outside of their control, and instead of helping this team, LCK decided to just throw them under the bus, in a sense, which is the main problem that we have right now.
Yep.
Did I summarize it correctly, guys?
Yeah, I might have gotten
Yeah.
it.
You might have
Okay,
gotten it?
so yeah, game score does matter because last year on summer we had 3 teams with equal series but different game score. T1 ended up 4th with 25-19, Live Sandbox 26-21, and then Africa with 25-21.
What
So
about
equal victories, less. I think that victories matter. The important is going to be the difference between victories and losses. So I think Bro is screwed 100%. Essentially, after watching this, because even if they gain one game, the difference with losses will be less than that of KT because KT
So it
already ended all
falls
the
on
matches.
them bidding Damwon.
Essentially, they have to
Yes.
100% beat Damwon. Because I don't think not even Kwangdong losing 0-2 would give them the chance. Because Kwangdong
No, it
does.
would. No, it won't.
Okay, no, actually, it does because they have the 1924. But it's Kwangdong has to lose 0-2 to leave Sandbox. Essentially.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
never
which is
happening.
very very unlikely to happen. So, bro, good luck. Good luck against that one. Your fate's
No,
still...
bro, yeah, bro.
Good luck.
At least their fate is in their hands.
It's still in their
But yeah,
hands. It's still in their hands.
it's
If they 2-0 damn one, it'll be one of the biggest upsets, I think, and they'll actually make it into playoffs. But goddamn, what a tall task to ask of them after they got
Yeah.
shafted. Like, you got
Yeah.
shafted, and then like, all right, here's a mountain. Now climb it. You
Yeah, and
got thrown
conveniently
off
they
the
have to
mountain.
do that. They have to do that conveniently after Dambon played probably their best game of the split, their best series of the split.
Yeah.
This is
So yeah, hey, I'm all in for Bro getting it, but yeah, this is such a shitty situation to be in, be put in, and nothing realistically to be done from your
yeah.
part
Basically,
to be able to get out.
next time,
That
please just move things online. If COVID
the,
case
the,
happens,
the,
just
like the part that really really stings is like the LCK saying this is not your fault, but screw you.
Yes.
Like it's it's like your own government saying we messed up, but you're fucked. So sorry. That's it.
That's it.
So their new
So, thank you.
playoff rules will be, right? It's up to the players,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And then there has to be an email or whatever. There must be a camera, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Audio must be transmitted.
Yeah.
Everything that was there
Wait.
when we were on
Wait, hold on. This is
Okay.
actually worse.
What does it say?
because
So it's not the entire team will play offline. It's just the player will play offline.
yeah, it's one
I
player.
mean,
The rest
what?
can play on stage.
Wait, so they'll send one player on stage. He'll be like the only one there. Let's say 4
That
people
can
have
happen.
COVID.
That can happen.
What
I'm
kind
not
of...
even mad. I'm not even against that if I'm honest, because I think that
What?
I'm not
No.
even against because anyway, like I think that playing on the
What
park
is
would be more
this?
ideal for most players than just playing online. But
I don't know. I feel
because
like
I don't think they can play on the same
But
place altogether.
but the thing is, and this is the rightful comment, right? You know
Yeah.
who was the biggest winner of this? T1.
One, yeah,
yeah,
They're
T1
yet to get a COVID.
my
Like,
conspiracy
yeah.
theory that T1 actually cursed LCK the split. The split
Yeah.
is continuing to
no.
hold
You have
on.
to go. You have to go for the even farther one. T1 started COVID. Yeah, you have to go even for the
Guys,
actual
T1
theory.
brought COVID into Korea just for the
Yeah.
split.
It was a master plan. No. In the whole world, it was a master plan so
Okay.
that it gets decided. Then, when teams have to go to Korea to get COVID, everyone gets COVID, and T1 wins MSI. That's how it's going to happen.
T1 wins MSI, then
It's
T1
the
will
long
bring
con.
T1 will
I
bring
mean,
COVID to America too,
Right.
just to make sure.
Exactly.
speaking of
The
that,
long
speaking
con.
of that, right? Let's go to the
The
bigger picture because this is my firm belief. Riot
What?
needs to change MSI location right now. Like if they're in
I-
their offices, they're like, okay, Korea
How
not
long?
good. Korea
How
not
long is
good.
MSI?
Go another place.
The only
How long
problem,
is
the only
till
problem with
MSI?
that, Slayer, is that this venue is probably booked like months in advance.
I got it, but in this current situation, you cannot play MSI at Korea.
Yeah, it's probable that it would be really bad to play it in
Sixty
Korea.
I feel
thousand
the
cases,
problem
about
will also be the
60,000
fact
cases
that
a day.
yeah, I
Around
think the problem
60,000 a
right
day.
now, I think the problem right now for that, not only for the venues, is that if it's on, let's say, not April but the month after that, May,
Hmm.
how much time do they have to be able to do everything for that? Like, I feel like it's way too short of a notice, so I'm not sure if they can actually pull it out. Because
No,
last time that they canceled it, they had at
now,
least, I
now,
think,
now
2 or 3
realize
months of
this.
anticipation,
Now realize this.
which is a problem.
Not once has Riot officially said where MSI is. Yet. We've known.
Okay, if they haven't announced it, that's not
No,
that
they haven't
bad.
announced
That
it.
is
It's
bad.
rumored.
Oh, so they
Yeah,
haven't
if that's
announced.
the case, then they may still have time. But if it's rumored, like they rumored it at the start of the year, right?
No, the rumor came out around February.
Okay,
Starting, I believe.
so okay, so they maybe hadn't had everything pulled in place, so they
Because
may have a
I
chance yet.
absolutely
Yeah,
think
they may
if
still
you
have a
are looking at MSI at Korea right now, pull out. Right now, pull out.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah,
They
they
should
probably
call it
should.
out.
They probably should.
So
Where
I
would you
didn't
think
know
they
the
move it
price
though?
pool was 250,000.
Anywhere but Korea.
I think it should go back to Europe.
Yeah, probably Europe would be the best
I
bet,
wouldn't
honestly.
go US nor
Robert,
LPA
guys,
nor.
we're going back to Iceland for the third time.
It
Honestly,
wouldn't be against it. I'm
honestly,
honestly in favor of that.
The Valorant Masters is gonna be held also in Europe again, so they probably should just put those events in
Yeah,
conjunction.
I feel like it's the safest choice. Like I wouldn't go to any, if I'm honest, unless the what is it called, the spring finals do work out.
They
Like
do
I
it.
would then think that maybe it's not a bad
They
idea to
do
go
it
in
in
a,
the most isolated place in the Midwest. That's where they do it.
essentially. But if not, then I think it should be Europe.
China would be too hard to get visas for at this point.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, no, I think China, Korea, and anywhere in the Middle East, Middle East, no, in the
Like we
East,
don't. The truth
Southeast
is,
Asia
we know
should not
nothing
be.
about MSI at the moment, right? We know nothing.
Yeah.
So
We
they'll
know it's a
probably
tournament.
and if it's consistent with Riot, right?
Yeah.
I think they already had backup locations.
They
in
probably
mind.
do have backup locations in
They
mind.
should
already.
have.
They should have.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, things are fucked.
Yeah, but I don't think it's
Wait.
gonna happen in Korea. Not with the COVID situation right now. Like it's too bad.
Hey, they should. I didn't know this, but in the MSI thing, there's the timing where teams should be finalized for MSI. Interesting.
Yes.
The dates.
Yes.
So I think LPL should be finished. I think by May.
So yeah, Europe will be finished by 10th. Korea
Korea
will
is
be
earliest. 2 April 2.
Korea will be
How can they play playoffs in 2 weeks? I, okay.
Korean speedrunning tournaments.
I'm not even sure if this is a matter of timing anymore. Like LPL, we don't even know where it ends. Like
Yeah, we don't know when LPL playoffs
I'll
is
just
yet.
let it happen. That's it. I don't want to
I
think
mean-
about nothing.
I
else
mean,
if we are probably
literally,
not winning anymore.
Korea's finishing everything by April 2nd, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna put it out there, right? They both have Asia games.
Like I don't know what else do you
What's wrong
what
with
really do you
them?
want to prepare? Like what do you actually want to prepare? Do you want to prepare 4 months in advance or something like that? Like why would you end at April 2?
It just feels like if the teams are the ones that basically controlling the LCK right now, it feels like they're just not coming into agreement with each other. Just like with the streaming rights thing. Remember that, guys?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Kind of like what Joe was actually pointing in Twitter. Teams not really not being in accordance to what everyone thinks. They're just all disjointed.
Yeah, guys,
But-
this is all supposed to
feels awful.
benefit you guys, the teams, and the organizations. That's the whole point of the league system. At least work
Yeah,
together.
but
to
it doesn't.
make
It doesn't benefit them enough. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I
These
think
guys, they just want more and more and more. They already have the league system, and they want more.
I think if we're considering LPL playoffs, this probably will be what April. It'll around like April 20.
I think
20-ish.
it should
20-ish,
end around.
like 20, 21, 20, 20,
Yeah.
24. Because I think 24th might be the latest I've seen so far. Because NA's one ends on 24th.
Yeah, NA is the latest.
But I will
Brazil
bet you
is
this.
the-
I do not. No, actually, the latest one might be the VCS. The VCS ends at May 1st.
Oh yeah, actually BCS is first.
But I'm gonna say this. I don't think it'll happen in Korea for another reason. Remember that VCS hasn't been in the last 3 international tournaments,
Yeah.
Yep.
and
Oh,
I don't think, and I think they'll just change location just for that.
Do they have? They don't have access. I don't think they can go to Korea, right?
No, they-
Because of the
Mm,
I do
countries.
not believe if they go to Korea, they'll be able to come back.
Yeah,
No way in
that's,
hell.
that's the problem.
that may
That's
be
the
an-
problem. It's the Vietnamese
Because-
government letting them come back. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so-
I think Riot has already started making headway into the Vietnam. Like this, I think they've already started contacting the higher ups in Vietnam, right? Like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make sure you guys come.
You guys
That's
will have
gonna
a
be Riot's
private
incentive.
plane. We will give you guys a private plane like we did for the for
Okay,
other
so-
teams.
Based on all this, I'm calling it right now. Congrats, NA! You're getting their first international tournament in a while. It must be great.
Oh,
Congrats.
NA's already getting fine worlds.
Yeah, NA's
Yeah,
already
so
world. That's
sec-
confirmed.
We're a second international tournament of the year. You're going to get 2 international
No, I
tournaments.
don't.
this year.
I don't think it's
Congrats.
gonna be NA. I don't think it's
I
gonna be
think they
NA.
will get it. That I don't think
I think
they're.
it's gonna be
If
Europe.
they can do it in NA, I don't think they are going to do it once again in Europe. I don't think they are going to do it
Listen,
once again in Europe.
listen,
Honestly,
This time it's gonna be in Romania.
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 damn.
Where
I'm
in
just-
Romania?
ah,
Which city?
Hey, guys,
Let's-
I just pulled
in
a
France at
country
this
name
point.
out of the hat. That's it.
Why an Eastern European country? Isn't it a
I
bit
don't know. I just
volatile
pulled
there?
it out. I don't know. That's
I
just
would have
that
picked
just
the
came in my
I
head.
would have picked the Western European country. Not
Yeah.
I mean,
I
hey, it
you know
just
what?
came in my
You know
head.
what? If they don't go to what is it called to Norway or wherever the last MSI or the
Iceland.
events were in
Iceland,
Europe,
Iceland.
that
Iceland, yeah.
that thing, yeah, geography. I think they should just go to France. Is not a bad place for them to pull up MSI. So
I don't think it's gonna be France because the Western European countries are kind of reeling from COVID.
But is it as big as?
Yeah, you know, guys,
That's
what they
weird.
should do it. This is a controversial
in
idea.
the middle of Iowa, in a cornfield.
Don't
That's where they should
play.
do
No,
it.
no. No, they should do it in Africa.
Is there no? What about Malta?
Is there any chance that they ever step into Africa? Do they even know what Africa is?
South Africa. They do it in South Africa.
Do
Are
they
you
even know
serious?
what
South
it-
Africa's
do
the
they
shit.
even
No,
know
no,
what
no,
Africa
no, no.
is?
Listen, as someone with a South African nationality, I will say right now, it's kind of a shit. It's kind of a shit.
Do you have a South African? Well, I'm not going.
Don't
Yeah.
ask. But I do have South African nationality.
Yeah, so I honestly, I'm not even sure they even know where South Africa is. So I'm not.
I
don't think
wonder
it's
where South Africa is.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay
I
then.
wonder-
Let's
Let's
just take
compromise.
it to Monaco and
compromise.
that's it.
The Middle East.
Yeah, oof.
Oh yeah,
I
everyone will
totally
be on
agree.
board with that. We hold it in Dubai. Everyone will be happy with that one. Everyone will be.
Yeah, I'm 100%. I'm 100% sure nobody saw the problems that arise with R6 announcing the Middle
yeah,
East.
yeah,
man.
absolutely.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Even bigger compromise. Brazil.
I wouldn't.
That might
hate
work.
it. I wouldn't.
I
hate
don't
it,
think
but
Brazil has a lot of COVID cases as well.
If Brazil didn't have many COVID cases, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I think
it
the
would
fans
happen.
be-
I think
I think the
Brazil-
fans would
Brazil
be.
wouldn't
Okay,
be
then
a bottom
Argentina.
step for that.
Argentina.
We go all the
No,
way.
no. Like I can tell you from South America, if you're honestly thinking about that, you're dumb. Don't take it to South
No,
America.
I'm
No,
saying.
don't. Take
Listen,
it to South
I'm
America.
just throwing names out.
Yeah,
out
no,
because
but
it can't be Korea.
yeah, it can be Korea, but it can't be South America
Okay.
either.
Let's do it. China.
Visa problems. That's the
I
only
think
thing.
they
Yeah,
can.
true.
Yeah,
True.
I don't think I don't think BCS can enter China either. So
Yeah. Vietnam would have some words about that.
yeah, let's
Okay.
compromise and go to
Okay.
Galapagos. Japan.
They're just recovering. Oh wait, yeah, it will be fast before they recover. They recover from disasters fast. Hearts out to Japan, by the way.
Right.
Had a earthquake. Had a big earthquake. So hopefully people are.
Again?
Have an earthquake.
Huh?
That's like Japan's thing.
Yeah, it is Japan's thing,
again?
but it's never fun when it happens.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. But it's Japan's thing.
It's the biggest earthquake in 10 years.
But yeah, let's do it in Japan. Let's go.
I don't think the league crowd's big enough in Japan. Valorant, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Japan would be all over that, but I don't know about league.
I mean, dude, who cares? Backup.
I-
Listen, backup
think-
locations is supposed to be a bit obscure.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's true.
Come to the
You know-
Philippines. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, it's all
Oh,
pointing into
guys,
potentially
better
better
yet,
than that.
let's just do it in Vietnam.
Why not, right? Why not?
At least that would assure us 100% that Vietnam will be there.
In there,
That
yeah.
100% makes us-
Imagine-
makes it that
Imagine
there.
VCS still can't compete when the thing is in Vietnam. What?
Yeah. they FF because they cannot play. A
Sorry
single
guys,
roster.
we're locked in our training facilities. We can't go to the venue.
Yeah. No, they cannot feel a single player because everyone gets COVID. And LCK is the one that
you know
picks
the
out
only
rules.
way I would accept if it's still in Korea
What?
is that it's not held on stage at all.
I think that beats the purpose of it, so I feel like it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I feel like they're just gonna change the venue. Like even when COVID was at its height in 2020, they would still put the players on stage, and TDS disappeared.
The
Don't think
problem-
it's going
Yeah,
to
the
be-
problem
Okay,
with
it's bad.
COVID
Oh,
is
what?
too infectious.
Yeah, Omicron way too infectious right now. Even I caught it, and I was like inside for all
Yeah,
the
same.
whole time.
Same.
I was
The
inside.
interesting. I mean, I wonder what's the next Greek alphabet.
Omicron
Gamma,
might be.
No, Gamma's
Uh,
been Gamma's way.
Zeta.
No, Zeta's done.
Which one is next? Wait, let me see.
Yes, guys. Now we are talking about.
I got curious now. I want to know which one is next.
Yeah, I'm actually interested as well. So Epsilon.
Might be Epsilon.
No, Epsilon's after Delta. Why did
Yeah,
they skip
Delta.
all the way
it's
to Omicron? Why
The
did they
next
skip?
one's. Oh,
They skip
so-
all the way to Omicron.
I mean, I can tell you why. It's because they account for every mutation.
Ah, okay.
Right?
It's just that this one just spread a lot.
This one is the successful mutation.
Ah, okay, I see.
So there's been Mu, Nu, Xi, and then Omicron.
Next, oh wait, next one is Pi.
It's Pi.
Pi,
Next
yeah,
time
it's
is Pi.
Oh, no.
COVID Pi.
I actually want to get the Sigma. I actually want to.
I think that-
3.14.
I think the next one might be Sigma.
Yeah, I hope it's Sigma.
That would be meme to death. Are you guys kidding?
Yeah, exactly. I hope it's Sigma.
That would be
Or
absolutely meme to death.
or you know the next one just might be Omega. That's the last one. Omega.
That's the one that gives us powers, right?
Yeah, that's the one that
Yes.
gives us all power. The Omega
We all
mutation.
guys, we all become lesser Superman.
Exactly.
We all get quirks, guys, after Omega.
That's right.
You know,
That is
you know,
how it started.
if there's any shonen or superhero manhwa or manga fans, right? We just get superpowers.
Yeah, My Hero
Yeah.
Academia. We all get quirks. That's what happened. Forget
Or
the.
we get
No,
stands.
not
I'll
My
be
Hero
into that as
Academia.
well.
We just
I'll be all
become
in for stands, if I'm honest.
no. We just get powers like Jojo.
Again, we
know,
get
Jojo-
stands. We
I
get
want-
stands.
Actually, I want.
Yeah.
I do.
No,
want
no,
stands.
no.
I'm all in for the stands.
We get
I'm all in for the
stands. Hell
stands.
yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah.
All right. We're leaving stands behind. We're leaving superpowers behind. We're leaving this big shit fest from the LCK behind. And we're going to the focus of this episode.
I mean, is there any developments you guys want to talk about in LPL and CK? I, for one, want to say, you know, LPL is a very nice league. You know why? Because these
I don't
teams
think
love
so.
to tank.
They do, dude, Sam. After the top teams locked their spot, they absolutely sent it. They just ran
Yeah.
it.
Like Weibo, Weibo's like, we're just gonna take a day. We're just gonna take a week off. You know what I mean? We're
And
just gonna take a
they
few
have taken
few
like
games off.
two already.
They've taken 2 weeks off.
I feel
They
like they
just
have,
showed up.
they this is the first win they've had, I think, in 2 weeks.
Yeah, this is the first
I
one
mean,
they've had in 2 weeks.
guys.
No, wait.
Sunday,
They beat
guys,
LGD. They beat LGD, TDS. They beat
Yeah.
Okay.
LGD.
That was
no,
that was
and
the
I mean
game
they
where
beat
it
IG
showed what
IG earlier on Friday. Like, I mean we are
Not
on
today.
Saturday. But,
Congrats, you
but-
beat LGD and IG. Congrats, Weibo.
No, but imagine this. Sunday was so cursed.
Top
Last Sunday
lost
was
against
so
IG,
cursed.
so
Because Weibo lost to RA.
yeah.
The next match, IG won against TS, and then
Yeah.
WE beat RNG.
Yep.
Cursed.
Yeah,
That day was cursed.
it was just every almost all top teams decided to send it. I think V5's the only one still.
My hate
V5 already did their sending
for the
before.
LPL
Already did the
spiked
sending
that
before.
day.
They did too much sending in the past seasons. All right, now they have a team. They're like taking everything seriously.
Yeah, like if I'm like my hate for the LPL or my just pure irrationality spiked that
Guys,
day when I saw that
Imagine
TS
if
and RNG and Weibo lost all the same day. Like TS won again. Like the last game from TS was a
They won
win
against
against
Weibo.
Weibo, and then they
Great.
go and lose against
IG.
Either IG's the most coin flip team ever, or
No,
They are.
and then Weibo today just completely smacked IG.
They are, since IG before TS lost against WE.
yeah, WE stonks. Let's go. Nothing to lose.
That week they ended 2-1. They
But yeah,
2-1.
here's the
What
thing, right? TS's games are over, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
TS has
It's
no more
like-
games left.
Yeah, they're done.
So they are at most wherever they are, right?
I think the worst they can do is fourth.
No, the worst they
Okay.
can do is sixth.
No, they can go behind JDG because JDG also doesn't have games. Left.
JG has a game.
Oh, they have a Weibo game. Yeah,
They have to fight Weibo.
Kill. Well, JDG has 24-12, 24-7.
No, if
they have to
JDG
win.
wins their next
If
game,
JDG
they're
wins-
above TS for sure.
I think if JDG wins one, they just need to win one game.
No,
No, wait, because they do 10-6. No,
No,
yeah,
no.
they have to win against. They have to win.
if JDG wins the game
The
against
series, they
Weibo,
are-
they're
yeah, they are
easily
over
above TS. That's
Yep.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they are.
But-
And
because
but-
of win-loss
RNG, I think,
record.
has 2 games left.
Yeah.
Or
RNG has 2 games left.
two. Yeah, they have one. They have one that they can lose, or that it's riskier. The other one should be easy.
Yeah, I think
Easy.
RNG can be top 4.
I think
Weibo,
RNG
if they
should
win, I
secure
think
top
they're top 4, right?
Yeah. Weibo's
Oh, wait, JDG,
number 2
actually,
right now.
JDG winning. If JDG wins, they take second spot for Weibo.
No, they don't, because if it's a 2-0, I think Weibo, like
No, JDG has
Weibo,
better score.
yeah,
JDG
Weibo
will
would
have
still
a
be
better
top
score.
4.
JDG,
But-
JDG will be second if they whoa.
I mean, yeah, but I doubt they JDG would be second even if they win. Have you seen their game difference? It's plus 12.
Yeah, no, they have 24-12 in games. So
No,
they
it's
JDG
plus
just need-
12. That's what I said.
JDG just
It
needs to
doesn't
win
matter
the
if it's
series.
2-0, 2-1.
Yeah, they just need to win the series. They'll get second.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just need to win. Exactly. So
Imagine
they
that.
they can put themselves in second.
Imagine that, everyone. JDG at
Imagine if
second
they
place.
had an actual. Imagine if they have better solo lane. Wow.
But I think realistically, if I'm going to throw my hat in the ring, right? If I'm going to predict, I think the top 5 will be Weibo,
Uh-huh.
V5,
Yeah.
RNG, and TS. Like
This
V5
no-
will obviously
Top
be
4.
first.
No,
V5 will be
particular order,
first.
right?
Okay,
Huh?
the top 4.
No, V5 first,
Yeah.
RNG will be second,
Okay.
Weibo will be
Weibo
third,
third and
TS
top
will be
fourth.
fourth.
Okay.
Yep, I think that.
That seems pretty reasonable, honestly.
Now again, everything hinges on Weibo versus JDG, because if JDG wins, well, shit hit the fan.
Yeah. I mean,
But
this is
But-
gonna be a good match, guys. By the way, that's gonna be a hype
yeah,
match
it's
because
gonna be
Weibo
great.
Weibo has not been looking very serious in their games.
So the thing is, Weibo
Doesn't
lost to
look
TES
bad.
simply because SFM minted. SFM minted so bad.
Yeah. So it should be a good match, yeah. SOFM
Yeah.
versus Kinavi. 369 versus.
The thing is, this series will be very simple, right? Who wins more, SOFM or 369?
Who wins more
Sounds
SOFM
correct.
versus
Sounds about correct. Although I think the bot lane matchup is going to be really fun.
Yes, that's fine.
Like Hope
Hope-
has been so good.
Hope versus Jackalove. Hell
And-
yeah, hype that shit up,
No,
boys.
Huang Fang.
So Hope versus Huang
Huang
Fang.
Oh wait,
God
Huang
damn
Fang,
it.
Huang Fang.
Hope versus Huang Fang.
Huang
That's a matchup that I think it's going to be potentially
So much fun.
top 3 AD carries in the LPL.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're easily top 3. I think the top 3 right now has to be
Viper.
Huang Fang.
Not in
Like-
order, but yeah, Huang Fang, Viper.
Yeah,
Hope,
it's
I
gonna
think
be
it's top
Viper,
three, yeah.
Huang Fang, and Hope, in my opinion.
Hmm.
And Jackie Love is 4th. He's playing really well, but he's 4th because these three are on a different level.
Yeah, these three are
Like, it's
busy
amazing
right
how
now.
Jackie Love is not playing badly, but the top 3.
No,
is
I
actually
think
so good.
Jackie Love's playing great, but
Yeah.
he's not really top 3 right now.
No, the top 3. The problem is that the top 3 is actually really good.
Yeah.
So
I mean-
it's hard to put Jackie Love
Like-
there.
Like, imagine this. JDG only wins games if wins them games.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
It's
Hope,
really
Hope is
that-
their main
That's
character.
scary.
That's why I mean. That's why I
JDG's
mean.
Hope.
If JDG gets better solo laners, like this team actually can look really really scary.
And
The bot lane
imagine
is so
EDG
important.
had Hope.
I mean, they still have Viper, so
No, they
Yeah.
have Viper,
It's
but
like-
they had Hope before Viper.
it's like,
How
man,
lucky can you get?
It's like, man, do I choose the feast or the buffet? Oh god damn! Oh, my problems in this
what a,
this
what a what a problem. to
What
have
a-
Viper and Hope in the Rust.
What a travesty!
They have a problem now that it's what the fuck are they doing? But
Yeah, that's their problem right now.
it's a problem right now. On the other hand, now looking at teams that had a real problem and now actually decided to play with not that problem, LNG is looking better with Y1 100%.
Wow,
I don't know.
imagine that.
I really don't
Who would
know
have thought?
what. Yeah, I really don't know what LB Mao, however his name is pronounced,
Lumao.
had to
Lumao.
do. Yeah, I don't know what kind of blackmail did he have to be able to play. I think 8 weeks, 10 weeks. No, 8
Yeah.
weeks
8 weeks.
consistently. To then just decide, no, we can. I don't care if you post that
But,
photo
but if
online.
the question is it too late?
I don't know what happened there, but
No, this LNG we're talking about, Slayer.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
never too late for LNG. They
No,
will
but
if they are
suddenly
in
charge ahead.
playoffs, they can. Yeah,
They will
as long as
suddenly
they're in
charge ahead in
there's a
playoffs
chance.
after actually looking good.
No,
Exactly.
no, but-
there's a chance.
No, but my point is whether it's too. The reason I say whether it's too late is because, like, imagine the situation they're in. Right?
hmm
They probably might end up at
The same place where they were last time.
6th or 7th.
Yeah, they may end up 6th. I think they end up 6th.
Where were they last time?
I mean,
4th.
I mean, now
last
again,
year? Last year?
I think
guys.
they ended up 4th in the.
I mean, the thing is, it depends on LNG OMG game, right? It depends
Actually,
on the
no,
LNG OMG
8th.
game.
They ended
No,
up 8th.
no. Oh wait, sorry. This is spring. Oh, where's summer?
Summer ended up 8th.
Yeah.
So they might
You're
end
right.
up the same place again.
No,
The
no.
thing is, this is the
I
same
think they might be
start that they
6th.
had
I think
last
they'll be
year.
7th.
Yeah, I think they end up 6th. Come on.
No,
7th wouldn't be
the thing is, it depends on the LNG OMG game, right?
Yeah.
Again. But EDG plays against RA tomorrow.
I feel like RA can win that one.
If
feel
no,
like
if
RA
RA wins that one, they're
will
through
be-
easily.
I think
Yeah.
RA wins that one.
No, no,
Come
no.
on, I think
This
I would
RA's
say
fate is still in their hands, even though they lost to
It's in their
JGG.
hand, I think RA wins that one.
No, I still listen. I still think RA is qualified, right?
Yeah.
Like unless
Yeah, but this is the game where you're sure they're qualified. You know.
no, unless OMG wins all their 3 games, which is not gonna happen.
Just a
Famous
quick
last
thing,
words.
by the way.
They're gonna beat FPX, RNG, and LNG.
Probably not.
Exactly.
Probably not.
Just a quick thing on LNG, by the way. They had the same start as they did in this summer. Like they beat all the easy teams, apart from, and then they lost against the top dogs.
They did that on spring too. They did it in spring too.
Yeah.
Last year's
so
spring.
really,
And
a
summer.
really interesting consistency things. From
No,
LNG,
yeah,
although-
LNG is really consistent. But the problem is, I feel that this time the LPL is way stronger.
Yeah,
Like,
I want to
yeah,
agree, and at the same time, I want to agree, and I feel like it is. And at the
like
same time, after watching
imagine
them
last
lose
year,
against
right?
WA, I wanted to bite my
No,
finger off. So,
imagine last year summer, right?
yeah,
We thought FPX was gonna win, right?
yeah.
FPX
yeah.
didn't win, but EDG did. We thought EDG was a very strong team, and
Yeah.
RNG was. After that three, we're like, who's left? Is it
LNG.
WE? Is it
LG.
LNG?
Yeah.
Is it BLG? Is it blah blah blah? Right? Right? But now you're looking at it like, okay, we have V5, we have Weibo, we have TES, we have RNG, we have JDG,
It
and
feels
we
like
have EDG.
it feels like anyone in the top 5
Oh,
could like just be the best
exactly.
at like
Not really.
at
I'm
the
not
right
really
time.
sold out. Like I think come playoffs, it's going to be quite easily possible that three are just because I think that JDG will fall off
Hmm.
because
I don't
there's a
think JDG
clear
will fall off.
there's a clear weakness that it's going to get so exploited, and it's the
But
fact that they don't have solo laners that they can play through. Like
but guys,
that's
It,
so
it, it
obvious.
feels it feels like though that JDG has just been improving as time passed.
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
no,
think
they're not a bad team.
I
The
don't
problem
think
is that
JDG has a solo laning problem.
I think
I think they have a top lane problem.
I think they have a solo laner problem because
So
I think
I like
Jagao is
Yagao.
no match for any of the five. Like Jagao is no match for any of the top five mid laners that they are.
The top 5
So I
mid
think like
laners right now. We have Rookie, Angel,
Xiaohu, Rookie, Angel,
yeah, Xiaohu,
Knight, and I think Scout as well.
Scout, yeah.
I mean,
Scout,
you gotta account
even
for
though
Doin
he's
B
not
too.
being the
Don't
best.
be
Yeah,
yeah.
but okay, so let's say don't be six. Like I don't
Okay.
think Yagao can beat any of those.
No, but
Even though
Yagao doesn't
Doinby
have
has
to
been
beat anyone. The problem is, except for Viper Mako, who's beating this bot lane?
From where?
uh,
JDG or
Yeah, for JDG, who's
other
beating JDG's
than
bot lane?
fun. If I'm honest, I don't
mm,
want to sort that at
maybe
all.
Jackie
I
Love
can
and
see
Mark?
Jackie Love Mark.
I don't think so. Simply because I think there's, as good as Mark has been playing, there's a huge difference between Mark and Missing right now. Like
I think
Missing,
Do you mean
Missing, I do
playstyle
agree.
wise or like skill or like
just
I
overall playstyle
feel
and skill wise, because
I
and
feel
this is what
for
I
the
heard.
lane for
And this is
going
what I
against
heard when I
lane.
was watching the JDGRA game, right?
yeah.
This is what I heard. The casters were saying that Elk and Missing were a good bot lane and they're good friends, right?
Mm.
But they both realized when they left the team that they had very different ideas how to play this game.
I see.
So that's why they're no longer in the same team. And you could see with Missing now, Missing looks so much better. He doesn't look missing anymore.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
go
true.
And
missing.
I do agree with that. I think that Basing is probably the better of the two. And not only that, I feel like for like just in terms of actual lane gameplay, I think Basing is better. Like I think Mark shows much more strength out of lane.
No,
But
that's been
when
Mark's
you're
signature, right? For
Yeah.
for the longest
yeah,
time.
but when you actually take for who can win against the lane, I don't think like I think Jackie Love and Mark can do it, but I don't think it's going to be
Like the
on
highlight of
That's
JDG,
the power
as much as we harp about that how good has been, their highlight
Basing does-
is actually Missing and Kanavi. Like Kanavi literally when everyone wrote him off last year, he's back again.
Yeah.
He's
kind
back.
kind of like another jungler that we have in the number one team currently. Who would have guessed?
Yeah.
Interesting.
People be so ready to write these junglers off and they come back with a vengeance. What can we say?
I mean the point is like Kanavi has improved so much and he paired so well with Missing that this team I don't think has a mid lane problem because they play similar to what Weibo does.
Yeah.
They basically put Yagao on this mid lane island.
The problem is whether 369 chooses which day he coin flips or not.
Yeah, because
390 is the biggest of the problems, but I still feel like Yagao is going to be an important problem to take in because
while I'm
can-
doing the comparison, right? While I'm doing the comparison, well, coincidentally they played each other this week. Like as much as we know that 369 the Shy loves to int or loves to coin flip, but the Shy even in a deficit has some impact. 369 is just outright garbage
that's why they've been putting him a little bit more
on tanks.
that So essentially he can be as useless as possible, but he will not die.
Truly, we live in a dank timeline seeing 369 on tanks.
Yeah, but I think that's just Ancient's ways for
The
me.
dankest timeline,
Like
guys.
their dependence on hope and is so high then that and it's going to happen in one game where they if they don't appear in a match, then who else can we depend on?
It could be playoffs
Kanavi
too.
can be good, but the
Will
problem
this
is
be-
that the problem is that with these teams you cannot have enough day, especially with JDG's playstyle. And I think that there's going to be enough day, and if that off day comes before, because I think that if they don't secure top 2,
Listen,
if it comes before the double bracket, then you're screwed. That's it.
I think you're looking at it differently, TDS. You fail to misunderstand. There are always soft games in the LPL. This is the LPL we're
Exactly.
They
So
lose to anyone. They lose to anyone.
but that's exactly the
lost to
problem for me.
WE.
Listen, TDS is like LCK analyst
No,
tries
no.
to understand LPL.
No. I like I told
It's a
you,
good
my
episode.
peak hatred for LPL came in
Guys.
that day when
Okay.
TS, RNG, and Weibo all decided to lose on the same day. After, if I'm not wrong, we didn't do predictions for that time, right? Because
No.
I swear that I would have just hit someone in the face after that. Like that was so mad.
But guys, I think we need to do this. You know these LPL videos that they do, which are brilliant, by the way.
Yeah,
Promos.
LPL
Which one?
LPL team been picking
But
up the slap.
What we do? What?
I mean, especially Historics drinking food. but yeah, I think TDS, you need to do something like this. We need to do a video on you, like you watching the LPL and trying to understand the.
So to
we need to do
react
that.
to the LPL.
Yeah, be like, hey TDS, what are you doing? I'm trying to understand this league.
Yeah.
These teams are the best. Like you pull up the list, RNG, Weibo.
I feel like I can make my own version of the lady thinking about those mathematical equations with LPL. Like, it's just me about it and not realizing what the fuck is going on.
Wait, I think I can make that meme for you, TDS. I'll put your face.
Yeah.
Give me a screenshot of your face. I'll do it.
I'll take it.
Give me a
I need
photo
to
of
be
your
more-
face. I'll put the screenshot on it with the meme. Let's see.
I'll take it. Like, yeah, that's legitimately how I
My
feel almost always with this league. Just,
All right.
peak.
But yeah,
nightmare.
but I actually like I said, I think those 4 teams could very well be the top 4 because I expect Weibo, despite them being coin flip, I expect them to win against JDG because they're they're just better than JDG, even in style.
They're
Like,
JDG but better.
yeah, because imagine,
JDG,
would you
like-
take Huangfeng or Hope? At this point, you're still taking Huangfeng because Huangfeng's so good, right?
Yeah.
And SFM Kanavi, like I think that's a debate. Missing's definitely better than On, right?
Probably Kanavi.
But-
I would take that.
Yeah,
Very probably.
but yeah, I think I'd edge Kanavi because how good he's playing.
Angel
But
versus
Angel
Yagao.
Yagao, come on, it's like 2 peas in a pod, except 1 pea is bigger.
Depends. Does Yagao get Zoe or is he banned out?
It's just one champion.
Yeah, but does he get it?
It's just been good at everything. Like
Are you
the
scared of
reason
Zoe?
why every time when you talk about Angel in draft, every caster mentions Angel has a
Yeah,
draft.
he plays everything. Even in the past season,
No,
he just plays
yeah.
everything.
Imagine when people say that like players have a draft potion, they're like they can't play it as well. Well, it's different for Angel because he can play practically everything at this point. I feel.
He has played everything at this point. I feel like if he can go in the mid lane, he's probably played.
I mean, this man is just like if you draw a graph of how Angel plays and you put champions, it'd just be a straight line, like straight horizontal line.
He's pretty consistent with it. Yeah, on
Exactly.
the I think
Like,
he would. He might. I don't. If he was a top laner, that would be LS's dream. Like if
Yeah.
Angel's a top
Possibly,
laner, that
yeah.
would be LS's dream.
That's also why I don't think he's going to be like without that. I don't think. I think that's also the reason why I don't think they're be the best mid laner. But it's so useful when you have other pieces to play around in your team. To have
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you need that coin flip player in your team that will carry you the game at some point and
Yep.
be able to support.
I
him.
mean, the
and you
thing
need
is,
that consistent guy.
yeah.
All right.
But
Yeah.
But I think it might be a competition. We might come to a point where, like, if V5 wins their next series,
Mhm.
right? If V5 wins tomorrow, they're easily first, right? If
Yeah,
V5
they should be
doesn't
first.
win tomorrow, then RNG might take first.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if they win tomorrow, they are 100% locked first because they're the only
Yes,
teams that
yes.
can.
There's no way.
13.
There's no way. There's a 13-2 and like.
So yep, I think B5 should I should get it, but I think RNG
The thing is,
going to get
V5 has
second.
two more. The V5 has 2 games. I don't
Probably.
see a way that they fumble first seed.
They shouldn't.
Yeah, the thing is, you just have told me it's LPL.
Yes, but
So
are
They
you
shouldn't,
saying
but
they're
they
going
can
to lose
also send it.
FPX and AL?
and no, I think they can lose one of those two.
I mean, if they win one, that's enough.
We just need to win one. It's not 100.
Yeah, that's enough. Like, it's
FPX,
like-
FPX need to beat V5
yeah,
in
but
order to
AL
make
though,
sure.
AL though, valiant effort, right? We'll see you
They'll
next
have
split
nothing to
when you
prove
make
us, so yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah,
We'll see you next split when you make playoffs.
yeah, AL team to watch next split, guys. Don't
In
sleep
before
on
they
AL.
sell, and that's it.
I mean,
Sell their
this
players.
team has such a huge turnaround. Like Jesus.
Yeah.
I think there were seeds already from when they first started playing that the casters could see.
Like, imagine there was a point everyone was criticizing Betty, and Betty clearly was the best player on this team easily.
Yep.
I
I thought
like,
that it was going to
wow.
be. I honestly thought that it was going to be Maple coming in. That was going to be down.
yeah, but
Then
they stuck
just
with Forge.
happened. Yeah, they stuck with Forge and it happened naturally, which was kind of surprising, but it worked out really well.
Yeah. All right. I think that's enough about the LPL for now. We can go on
Yes.
to LEC, as TDS likes to call
Lick.
it. LEC. LEC. All right,
It's
guys.
great jumping from hate to hate.
Jumping from hate to hate. We started with LCK. All right, TDS. You had your fun. Let's go.
I didn't have my fun. That's fake. I had to.
T1's
I had
probably
to
winning the
come
split.
to
All right, TDS.
I know it's great, but I had to come to the realization that LCK is just so shitty as well. So it's not
Listen,
great always.
listen. Congratulations to T1 for having a,
Perfect split, I guess.
perfect.
It's
Perfect
great.
We're
regular
jinxing it
season.
right now. We're
Perfect
jinxing it
Perfect
right
regular
now.
season.
Perfect
regular
I don't think they
season,
get a perfect split.
But remember, in basketball, the Golden State Warriors in 2016 also won 73 games, which is the best record ever.
And
But
lost to
didn't
the
win anything.
Cavs.
They
And
didn't
then
win anything.
they lost to the Cavs in the finals.
Yes,
It's great.
So,
It's great.
so
That,
yes,
it's great that
guys.
League of Legends. It's not basketball, but yeah,
doesn't matter.
I take this perfect split with the same value as getting into playoffs. It's just getting to playoffs. That's it. That's
Yeah.
what's.
I mean,
that's
I mean,
everything
it's
that
great.
matters.
It's
I
great.
care about playoffs and wins.
Congratulations.
That's it.
Congratulations, well played.
If T1 pull a 2014 winter though, okay, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're
I
talking.
honestly couldn't care less if we lose against DRX this Sunday because I honestly couldn't care less about the Expo split. I
Fuck,
won.
he's doing the
win.
anti-jinx.
I won the title. That's everything that I want. I
Yeah.
won the title. That's everything that I want, and I'm pretty sure that's what T1 wants as well. So this split, like perfect split, means nothing.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what would be funny,
What?
guys? If Damwon loses to Bro and DRX wins against T1, all of a sudden
ended
T1
up
has
first.
faced Damwon.
The dankest timeline.
Would be hilarious to see.
The
I still think they win,
dankest-
but
I
it would be
want
hilarious
that!
to see.
Sure. I mean, I think everyone's gonna be cheering for Bro this coming. Damwon, you're
Yes.
the villains again. Sorry.
No. Everyone's cheering for Bro because Bro got shafted.
I think
Yeah.
people
And-
would be cheering for Bro anyway. Honestly.
No, Bro. Everyone's gonna cheer for Bro because Bro got shafted, and Bro deserves to be in the playoffs.
And bro has Lord Morgan. People will also
And,
support that.
and remember, Damwon has the curse of Bro. Bro
Alright,
wins against.
That is.
All right. Yeah, that's true.
Well,
That's
they
true.
broke it last year though,
I mean,
They did
they
broke
won 1-1.
but they
Still.
break it. They broke it.
We'll see.
Still.
We'll see. Anyway, let's go to LEC.
Like,
Ooh.
LEC for those of you not familiar with TDS meme that he just made up before we started the broadcast.
Because I don't like calling.
All right,
calling-
yeah. So Slayer sent me a graphics of his opinion on who will be like or it's a tier list, right?
it's a power ranking.
It's a power
It's
ranking.
called a power ranking. God damn it, Miles.
Fuck, I'm sorry. I've been in the VTuber community way too long. Everyone's fucking doing tier lists. All right, power ranking.
Who cares about his stupid tier list?
Power ranking. All right. Let's go. It's on the scene right now. So LEC Power Ranking, the only league that has confirmed everyone for playoffs already. So these are the 6 teams that will be in playoffs, and these are the teams Slayer thinks are the strongest, from strongest to weakest. So first we have Fnatic, then we have G2 Esports, Rogue, Misfits Gaming, Team Vitality, and lastly Excel at 6th. So thoughts, guys?
You can go ahead.
Let's start with
you can
TDS
go ahead,
because
TDS.
this is your thoughts already.
This is my
TDS,
list.
your thoughts.
I think Fnatic should be favored and should win, if I'm honest. I think that they should be the number 1 candidate. I think everyone pretty much knows this, but I just simply, like, after watching the end of the split, but also after thinking about the potential of each team, like, I just don't feel like there's any chance that they're going to be stopped. I feel like they can even 3-0 their way to in like completely.
Like Fnatic 3-0 their way over to the finals and then 3-0.
Sorry, I mean 3-0 their way to champion, because I feel like there's no team that can, unless like my only they talk about G2 being that potential, and G2 is good. Don't get me wrong, but like I just see the overall way that Fnatic plays and the overall way that the rest of the teams respond, and I don't think that there's like G2 has to step up way massively,
and like,
and then the other team that I can think of is Vitality if they step up. They don't need to step up massively. They need to step up.
they
So
need
guys,
That's my
it's very
Yeah.
simple, right? It's very simple in my opinion.
right, Slayer. Let's hear it.
Fnatic is the best team
Okay.
in LEC, and no one comes close to them. That's why the number 1. I can't add more. Like if Fnatic, then 50 sheets of paper, right?
Yeah.
And then everyone else. If I could,
that.
because Fnatic is so far and ahead the best team that anyone else who says they're not first is stupid.
Is that's it.
I mean, fair enough, I guess. Plus, like looking at the G2 versus Fnatic matchup theoretically. Wait, let's go to let's pull up the bracket, the playoff bracket. 1 second, I'll find it. See playoff. Looking at the spring playoff bracket, Fnatic versus G2. That's gonna be one of the matchups already in round 1. So
Yep.
looking at it, right, Fnatic's strength just overwhelms G2's weaknesses, which
Yes.
as we said, is the bot lane of G2 that's having a problem right now.
Yeah, but like to me, when I made the list, right, the difference was Fnatic is clearly better than everyone, right?
Okay.
It's as easy as that. G2 and Rogue, I think the difference is if I'm betting between G2 and Rogue, I trust the fact that Yankos and Caps can outright win you a game in a series,
Okay.
but I don't know who's going to do that in Rogue. Like, if Rogue has an off series, I don't know who just says, okay, guys, get on my back. But I think in G2, Yankos is like, get on my back.
Unless
Let's-
unless like Larson actually just manages to completely change his image around, which is
Yeah, you would think that it would be Larson, and I think
Yep.
Larson has stepped up, but I don't think, like you're pointing out, the image of Larson is not that of I will put the team on my back for the
Yeah. And remember, Larson has to play humanoid at one point. I don't think he's ever gotten over those demons.
well, if there's a time to prove that he gets over it, it's now, right? So
But
the
even in
best
the
moment
regular
to do it.
season, it's like, yeah, humanoid's kind of controlling this lane by himself.
kind of cracked this man humanoid.
I mean, yeah.
did one against Fnatic.
Wait,
I mean, they won
Rogue
once.
did one against.
yeah, they have.
No,
So.
Yeah, they did,
But
but
that's the problem with best of 1 series, guys. It's just like depending on the day.
did
Like when we get to the best of
yeah.
5, when we get to playoffs, it just feels like Fnatic will be the better
Guys,
team because their
yeah,
ceiling
guys,
is so much
remember
higher
la-
than everyone else.
remember last year, Rogue won one game against Mad. What happened after that? All 3 games. Bonk,
lose
bonk, bonk. That's it. So it doesn't matter. You can win a game.
5 games also.
Like that's why to everyone who are if there are a lot of people who will probably be like, no, look at the record. Rogue and G2 can definitely beat Fnatic. Well, we're not basing it off regular season because best of 1s are so volatile.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Not even end of split really justifies a lot potential because I think yes, Rogue won against G2, but wouldn't still take Rogue if I'm honest. Like there's
Yeah.
clear weaknesses that you have with Rogue that are really exploitable by a good team. And I think it's really important when you have either a really solid team in the form of Fnatic, for example, that can really stop some of the potential from Rogue, or when you have a clear star player that will immediately shut down one of the important pieces out of Rogue. So, for example, you have Jankos and Caps on the side of G2. They can shut down important pieces in the form of Malrank and Larsen. And if that happens, what else is there? That's kind of the thing, Rogue, which doesn't give a lot of hope.
I guess comp. Not really.
Pop is very good,
Yeah,
but
comp
it's
is
like,
very good. I feel
but
like he got
yeah,
shafted last year.
Maybe he comes into form in playoffs in the sense that he is the one that puts back like that maybe a thing because we
But
haven't seen much from Comp.
yeah, but comp has
General.
never been like the player that okay, guys, get on my back. I will carry this team to victory. Which is that's that. It's just Rogue misses the X factor. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Rogue has no
Yeah.
X factor, which is a big problem if you want to be in Europe. If you want to be the championship team internationally, if you want to compete with the best, you need that X factor.
yeah, but
Yeah, you're-
but let's talk about this then. Now, let me continue on my list. So then these are two teams, right? That's why they're second and third, G2 and Rogue. Fourth, definitely is Misfits because I like Misfits.
Misfits
I think
stonks
they're
be
good.
high right
I
now
think they're
from everyone.
I think they're a solid team. VTU is excellent,
yeah,
but you kind of have to prove it.
yeah, they do kind of have to. Play.
Also,
The moment that-
also they're fourth for another reason. Bracket. Remember, guys, brackets matter, right? This is not like we can make a list right now, even in the Champions League. We can make it, but we can't put Chelsea and Real Madrid in second and third because they're playing each other now. So,
Yep.
but like I said, like brackets matter. So that's why Misfits was fourth because they're a very solid team, and at the same time, they're in the upper bracket. They have a huge, they have
The big advantage.
they're playing Rogue. Even if they lose to Rogue, I'm like,
They have they have more chances. Plus,
Well,
Yeah, they should. Be
I
able to
guess
turn
we
it
just
around.
play Vitality or Excel next week. Yeah,
those
sure.
are very winnable games. So Misfits in a very very cushiony place right now.
Yeah.
They're chilling. They're straight.
Then I have
They're being
Vitality
silly.
and Excel, and I was telling you guys this while we were not recording, right?
I think we
Before
mentioned it also
pre-recording.
before in the
Yeah.
in the weeks before. But you go ahead,
Yeah,
sir. Say
but-
it again.
The difference between Vitality and Excel is players.
Yeah.
But I still think Excel's a superior team. But because Vitality has Alfari, Parks, Karzi, Selfmade, LeBron.
Has Excel even played in a BO5?
No, this is
No.
their first
No.
beer.
This is their
fight.
first
Remember,
beer fight.
This is their first playoffs.
It's their first BO5, guys. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Also that. But the thing is, Excel over the course of the season has looked like the better team. And it's just because of the players, I'm putting Vitality at fifth.
it depends on
That's
your
it.
criteria at this point, honestly.
Yeah,
whether you put
because
whether you
because
put
it's
one
potential.
other.
It's players. Like if they can turn it on, they could be a top 2 team in the LEC.
Yeah,
right?
they could.
But will they? Question mark. Right?
I mean, Perks is a playoffs player, guy, right? So
First is a playoffs player, but the thing is, Vitality's been a mess this time. Like,
Yeah.
they're either really, really good or they're really, really bad.
But this is also kind of what you tend to see with super teams, right? Like their highs are great,
BLG.
but they
excuse
have
me.
a lot of lows.
I was,
Guys, guys.
coughing there a bit. Sorry, guys.
guys,
Okay?
I hate to say it, guys, right? I have seen super teams that are not this inconsistent.
That is
Just saying.
G2 of 2019 exists.
Yeah.
I think
G2
that's the
2019,
G2
IG?
2019 is the standard of super teams.
IG 2018,
Yeah,
IG
there's
2018.
IG
Hello.
2019.
Do you
as well
consider
for the
IG
first part.
2018 a super team?
I
IG
consider it more
2018 was a super team. God damn.
Okay,
I
yeah,
consider
fair.
it more 2019 because it was when they were consolidated. I think 2018 they were still
I don't think anyone knew who
They
Ning or
won Worlds
Baolan
at
was.
2018.
Yeah,
what are you
but-
talking about?
No. I mean, but that was when consolidated. So I mean, like, I feel like 2019 was when they were an actual.
Considered a super team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's what I
They
kind of feel.
considered, but when you look at it back then, they're like,
No,
okay,
yeah.
I just really good.
I
Yeah,
get
sure. Yeah, sure. Fine.
I
Fair
just
enough.
really good.
that.
Like
There's a couple others, but yeah.
There's
Samsung
also-
Y 2014, Samsung
Right.
Y 2014. Like we've gone down this route before. We've seen super teams. They're not I just really Vitality is just really inconsistent.
I guess you can count TSM for NA.
But the thing is,
Back
I don't
then,
think BLG is
2000.
inconsistent. You know why this
2016.
year? I don't think BLG is inconsistent because BLG is just average.
No, BLG is supposed to be a
BLG
super team. That's the thing.
No, they're supposed to be a
super
super team, but they're just average.
But I think they are inconsistent.
That's
think
not
they are
inconsistency. That's just average.
I think they are inconsistent because we have seen games where BLG can take it to them. For
BLG's
example, the first
highlight
game
win
against LA.
is still
That's way
Weibo in week
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's the
Week
problem.
one.
But that shows
I can see both of
really-
I can see both of your points,
BLG
honestly. To be honest, guys, BLG is shit. Fuck, fuck our life.
like the problem is that it's BLG. Yeah.
Listen, imagine this, right? We might be going into playoffs, and BLG is likely going to be 9th or 10th or 8th.
Fuck, they can
Is
drop
there
out.
still a
But we
chance
don't
for them
know.
to- is
They
there
can't
still
drop
a
out.
chance?
They cannot drop out. It's no way.
Oh,
no
okay,
way.
yeah. I was thinking, is there still a chance? Thankfully.
No, the only way it happens, right? The only way it happens if BLG loses the remaining game, and then OMG wins all their games.
And FPX needs to win
FBX
as well,
wins
no?
their games. RA wins their games. And like,
Absolutely likely scenario. I
Yeah,
don't know what you're
the
talking about.
OMG would need to win against LNG, B5, and RNG.
no, OMG has to win against LNG,
RNG?
RNG, and FPX.
Easy clap.
No,
Don't
because
worry. Very
FPX
One
likely.
of them's
OMG has
doable.
another
Two of
game.
them,
OMG has another game. I
They have
think.
3 games, right?
they're 3.
Yeah, 3 that is the well. Wait. So, but the problem is that then FPX
You can
can
count.
now I'm kind of
TDS
curious. Yeah, I'm
count.
kind of curious now. They have LNG or RNG, and
And
they
FPX.
have FPX. Yeah, but then I think then it couldn't be because FPX then gets thrown out because they cannot win.
No. If FPX wins against V5 today, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, the FPX has another game. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
If-
So BLG can screw up.
If
Okay, okay.
FPX wins the game, right?
Yeah,
We're like, oh shit.
and BLG has also they have LG.
There's no way they lose against
They-
LGD. Right?
If they lose against
There's no way,
LGD,
right? There's no way they lose against LGD. Right?
oh no,
There's no way.
it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Rado's gonna smurf, guys.
No, it's going to happen.
Oh my god. Alright, guys, let's go back to Europe.
Yeah. let's
Enough
go
about
back.
bacon lettuce gaming. My biggest disappointment this summer.
Oh my god.
Besides,
Go
I
to
think
Intel.
I wasn't even that disappointed in WE because they got stripped down completely of their squad.
Yeah.
But BLG
But-
really disappointed me.
Yeah, but guys, let's move on, right? Let's
Yeah.
talk about the matchups.
Yeah,
LEC.
sure. Let's go more in depth. We didn't go in depth last time. Let's go more in
Yeah.
depth.
But I think let's do a little fun exercise, right?
Yeah.
Because I thought of this while we were all talking. Like the idea
Nice.
came in my head.
All right.
Right?
Well, yeah.
So,
Sure.
let's do this. So we have 3 series to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Let's select one series, and then for each series, right?
Mhm.
2 of us, we basically divide into 3 combinations of groups, like me and you, Miles, and then me and TDS, and then TDS and you, Miles, right?
Okay. Okay.
And then we then pick one series, and then one group just picks win conditions for this series, and then that and that. You know what I mean, right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
That sounds like a fun experiment.
All right. Let's do it.
So
Who you want to go? Who wants to go first?
I mean, that's a good question.
I'll go first with
How
you,
we-
Slayer. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's pick Fnatic and G2, right?
Okay. Let's go.
Or do you want to pick Rogue and Misfits, or should we just go in schedule order?
I think I'd be more familiar with Fnatic versus G2. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I
I-
wanted to take Bait XL anyway, so you can take that one.
No, but the thing is, like which series do you want to go with? Like, which series are you more confident with?
Let's just go with Fnatic G2 for us there. Let's
Okay, sure.
let's think about the win conditions right now.
Okay, Fnatic G2, right?
Yeah.
You want to do Fnatic or G2?
I will do I guess G2. You can go ahead with Fnatic if you want.
Okay. Win conditions for Fnatic, right?
All right.
It's called Lane Kingdom, number one. The reason I call it Lane Kingdom is because
We hands diff G2. I see where you
yeah,
Great start.
Humanoid versus Caps. One has to have a Lane Kingdom, right? And it's probably going to be Humanoid.
There's no
you-
there's no even trade going on in this mid lane matchup, man. One or
Yeah,
the
like-
other will win.
No, but
No, it'd be-
like, have you seen Humanoid? His stats are kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, they're pretty ridiculous right now.
Like Humanoid's kind of cracked.
He is pretty cracked.
I mean,
Yes.
the thing is, and I sometimes wonder. I think he was unfortunate to be a European because Asian teams would love him.
See, here's the problem with my point against your Slayer. You have the Lane Kingdom point, sure, but here's the problem with me. I have to base my reasoning on Caps' past experience, Caps' past experiences back in like 2019, 2018, 2020. I have to be like, guys, Caps will be good because they was able to pull these off in the last year. Meanwhile, you have Humanoid. You can pull out the stats and be like, guys, Humanoid is playing really good right now. Look at these stats, and I can't say the same for Caps. Therefore, you're automatically gonna win the argument.
For the last 1.5 years at this point.
Yeah, Humanoid has been the better mid laner. Like, there's no doubt about it. I'd be like, guys, Caps can pull something out of the hat. He's done it before. He can do it again. That's a very convincing argument, guys.
100%.
Oh,
I can buy into
God. I mean, okay. My second win condition for Fnatic, and it's very easy, right?
All right, bot lane kingdom.
No,
Exactly.
no, I'm not gonna call Bottling Kingdom. I'm gonna call it the land of Hylissang.
Sang dip.
Okay.
Like Flacket and Targamas are going to, pick their champions, come to the bot lane, and they're gonna see Hylissang sitting on a throne.
All right.
And they'll be like, oh shit. Not to mention upsets there.
So,
who cares upset? Who
Yeah,
cares about upsets, right?
G2's bot lane goes down, level 1, Hylissang flashes them immediately and just kills them both. At this point,
Then my
I wouldn't
third
be
and last-
surprised.
And then my third and last win condition, right?
Okay.
The top lane neutralizer. His name's Wonder.
Wonder.
He's got revenge on his eyes. And he's gonna be like, oh, you play through top lane? Broken Blade only plays carries? Sure.
Here's some Malphite. Or
Oh, no, here's some Gragas.
here's a Gragas. Take this.
No, hold my beer.
All right.
Literally.
All right.
Hold my
barrel.
beer, literally.
All right.
Hold my
barrel.
barrel. Better, hold my barrel.
All right. My turn. I have one
Okay, go
more.
on.
I have a win con for G2, and it's called the best jungler EU has ever had ever. And his name is
can't deny.
Yankos. All right.
Diamond Prox.
I would still count Yankos as a better jungler definitely than Razork. I mean, Razork's playing good, of course, but he's not Yankos.
I mean, duh.
And Yankos, unlike Caps, unlike Caps, he has been consistent. Still, even after 2019, he's still been one of the best junglers in Europe. Therefore,
True.
if Yankos just dips Razork, that could be their key to winning. Do I have any other points besides that? Not really. Maybe Broken Blade can pop off, but even then, he's fighting against Wonder, Mr. Lane Neutralizer himself, going on Gragas. So unless something miraculous happens, which is not something. It's not something I can base an argument off. Miracles, okay? I cannot base arguments off miracles.
All of a sudden, Wonder starts playing Graves. And they're like, oh, I can't kill him too. What the hell?
Listen, unless Wonder pulls off what he did in G2 last year against Adam, then it's probably not gonna happen.
I mean, to be honest, that's not gonna happen because even last year in regular seasons, Wonder was just not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll be more motivated. Oh, my first playoff series with Fnatic is against G2. Ha!
Guys, G2 fans, you better hope for a jungle diff. I swear to God, that's the only thing that's the only stable point that we've got right now.
You can go. There's other avenues you can look into. There's chances here and there.
Where?
The fact that G2 has one of the better early games,
Better what?
Better what?
better early game.
Oh yeah,
True.
that's fair enough.
G2 has one of the better early games.
Yeah, yeah. Fnatic
So
doesn't
you-
play. Well, actually, Fnatic does play really aggressive early. What am
Yeah,
I
it's
saying?
not like they can't, but they do. They are not that heavy on the early game. They are much more heavy on the mid game. From
Yeah.
But G2 has one of the this ended badly. The 19K that they threw away, but that was early game domination by Fnatic, by G2.
Yep.
So they
I
can
agree.
pull off that.
All right.
I
There's
agree.
avenues to do that.
I mean, fair enough. If they can snowball, right? Then of course they're gonna be able.
Unless they threw it.
Unless they throw a big 12K gold lead, which they've never done in the past. TDS, they've never
Yes.
done it. They've never done
They-
that in
Never,
the past.
ever done it,
They've
right?
never ever done
Never
that in the
ever
past.
done it.
Yeah.
They have never ever thrown a
It's
12
not an
goal
actual
lead.
problem, right? Not a problem.
It's not like they did it last year too.
Yeah.
Against Man.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
like they
no.
threw away a one game.
No, no,
against
it's not like we've never seen this in LEC ever, right? Never.
You've never seen it. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, I think it's kind of clear that we favor Fnatic in this matchup.
Yes. Now, let's do this, right? Let's do this. We're gonna do some predictions, right? Very simple, right? We lost TDS. Oh no.
No, TDS is still there.
Okay.
Oh no, he's
Let-
he's gone. We can't hear him anymore.
Yeah. So let's talk predictions, right?
Can you disconnect?
Now-
Reconnect TDS. I think. All right.
So
yeah, we'll see
so-
him back.
yeah, let's talk predictions, right, Miles?
Mhm.
We'll start with the two of us because TDS is currently troubleshooting.
Yeah.
Miles,
Yeah.
you can start.
With the series.
Prediction, yeah, the series prediction with scoreline.
3-1 would be the safest. But I'll go for the 3-0. No, wait. Let me think. Should I go for the 3-0? Is this the time that Fnatic absolutely dominates G2 finally after all these years of being in the shadows? Fuck it. 3-0 Fnatic. Let's go.
Oh, I think it's gonna be 3-1 because Yankos.
Jankos gets one game. He gets one game to show off why he's the best jungler in the European League ever.
You know, it'd be really fun if he plays Elise. His signature pick.
That's
Elise.
absolutely no way he's gonna play Elise. But if he would, I will cheer for it so bad.
I mean, I like people tend to forget Elise is a champion. Yeah, like now, unless you play ARAMs,
Elise,
she comes up in ARAMs.
it's not just that, right? Elise was one of the game changer junglers when she was released back in like season 4.
Now no one even remembers
Yeah,
her.
she completely dominated the game in season 4, season 5. She was the go-to
Like-
jungler.
Like remember the last time we saw her was around that time, and then after that we've had Morgana jungle, Rumble jungle, and Elise did nothing.
Yeah, they'd rather she was an AP jungler, but they'd rather go for like Evelyn. They'd rather go for Morgana. They'd rather go for Rumble. TDS, we still can't hear you, so maybe it's the call. Okay, there we go. I hear you now.
I'm
He's
back.
back.
Yeah, no, it disconnected.
All right. Should we go to the TDS?
TDS.
Your prediction.
Fnatic
For
G2.
what match?
Fnatic versus
Fnatic
G2.
G2 with scoreline.
I think it's 3-0 Fnatic, if I'm honest.
Hell yeah, let's go. We have complete faith in Fnatic to not lose a single one.
Yeah, like I told it at the start, like I think Fnatic should be able to 3-0 their way into championship, unless Vitality to me steps it up, and or G2 steps it up massively.
All right. So in our theoretical playoffs bracket, Fnatic goes over to the semifinals. All right.
Yeah.
Next up, Slayer TDS. You want to go for Rogue and Misfits?
Sure, let's
Yep.
do that.
Okay.
Okay, Rogue versus Misfits. You want to take Rogue or Misfits, TDS?
I honestly would like to take Misfits because
Go on.
I have much more faith in them. I think they are winning the series.
No. Whose win conditions are you taking?
Yeah, no, but I want to take Misfits.
Then go ahead.
So Slayer,
Yeah,
Slayer taking Rogue, the team that he completely shot on at before the start of the split.
I mean, I did.
In reality,
which
both of
means-
us have done it.
Yeah, we know we
Yeah,
all
wh-
did it. We all did it. That's the thing. We all
Exactly.
did
Which
it.
means you can expect me to be objective.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
It's
That's
more.
true.
It's better analysis overall. But yeah, with Misfits, like we pointed this out. We have pointed this out consistently. It's pretty obvious which one is the first win condition to me, and it's Bithio. He has had a monster split. He's
Mhm.
playing super well. To me, he's the MVP of the split as well. Like
Okay.
his performance has been so good as a mid laner, and it's what I wanted to see. And I think I pointed this out previously. It's what I wanted to see out of Cream in the LPL.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah,
the
okay.
split to finally establish himself as a top tier mid laner, which Cream hasn't done yet, but
Yeah.
Bithio did, and he's playing so well. I feel like it's playoffs, so maybe it does put a damper on his performance, but I feel like he should be able to perform, and I feel like we talked about who is going to be your, like Miles said, X factor to win a series, and Misfits has that in the form of Bithio.
Yeah.
Rogue doesn't really have it on anyone else. So I feel like if Vithio can perform, there's going to be quite a lot of avenues for Misfits to just try and make Vithio carry.
Yeah.
Now, the other one is that even though he's a rookie, I think that Shlatan is actually quite good in the jungle, and I think that he can put quite a good matchup against Smalrang. I think Shlatan has had some up and down moments, but his work with the mid lane with Bithio has been quite good, and I think that in the 2v2 they can put a lot of pressure onto Rogue, and Rogue doesn't have a lot of avenues to try and put a damper on that. And then I think overall their mid and late game transitions and their late game playstyle overall from Misfits is actually quite good. I think Comp does a really good performance as a clean up AD carry,
Comp?
and then the playstyle of the Comp. Comp,
Did you say comp?
yeah, Comp. No, sorry, Neon.
Neon. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That is making a case for me.
Stealing
Yeah,
Slayer's
I was
player
about-
right there.
I was about to do it for you.
Caught
Yeah.
in
No, but
4K.
Neon,
Caught trying to steal
Yeah.
a player.
Neon
Right?
does
About
a
to
great
fine you
job.
for poaching, man. Right? About to fine you for poaching.
I wouldn't poach Comp if I'm honest, but hey. Now, I do want to say Neon is a great cleanup with the carry, and in the late game scenarios where they are dependent on being able to not only carry through BTO in most cases, but to have a lot of consistent damage to carry the teamfights, Neon does a great job. And I think that the calls that they have later in the game are quite good, and that's why we saw the throw from G2 happen, that they were able to turn it back, but as well against other teams to make it work. Against Fnatic, for example, as well.
All right. That's your 2 points?
Okay.
You done?
Are those
Yeah.
all your points?
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
those
my
are my main
points for Rogue, number one, this should be very easy. Just go bot lane all the time because you need to get that bot lane ahead, right? The only way you're gonna get to win against Misfits is
Sack mid.
is basically go bot, get comp ahead, like give space for Trimby to roam, and then make stuff happen. The second point actually is part of the first point because it's Trimby. Whenever Rogue has won, it's been all about Trimby having a lot of impact, right? Because Trimby makes a lot of plays for this team, and I feel like if they can unlock Trimby to roam a lot, that will help them a lot, right?
Fair.
That'll help them. They
Yeah.
can win through that. The third one is Larson. Please don't choke this, please.
I don't know if that's a win con.
It's the
We
most
got faith in
important
you.
one.
that's a win. I
It's
don't
the
know if
most important one.
But I have to say this because Larson's done this.
That is true.
yeah,
It has
It's
happened.
just an important.
Like they say, the leopard doesn't change a leopard doesn't change their spots, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. I'm
I feel like that's not a complete. I mean, I guess it's fair enough for most players in that play League of Legends. There are those special few that do manage to change their playstyle and stuff like that. I guess Yanko's Ambition. People
I
like
don't think
that.
Yankos has really changed his style. I think Yankos is the same player.
All right. What about Ambition?
Chanko's added.
Ambition for sure because he was a mid laner.
Yeah, Ambition for
Now
sure.
that's a completely different
That's the reinvent yourself kind of way. But it's hard. It's just hard to change old habits once you've developed them.
Yep.
That's basically what we're saying. We're not saying Larson is doomed to be forever a choker. All right, it's possible that he can definitely turn things around. It's just hard, but he can do it if
If
it's
he
really
plays
in him.
long enough.
So there are your arguments. Who will win? Make up your mind in the comment section below. Ah, there you go, audience interaction. But first, let's get your predictions, guys. Who do you think?
I think it's going to be 3-2 Misfits.
3-2. All right.
Yeah.
Sayer?
Misfits.
I think the same. I think it's the Misfits 3-2.
Wait, is this gonna be a reverse sweep? Just a question to you guys: is it gonna be a reverse sweep?
No.
No,
No.
I think Misfits wins game
No,
1, 4, and 5.
I don't think this is gonna be a reverse sweep.
I think Misfits win 1, 4, and 5. Those games are the
1,
ones
4,
that
and
Misfits
5. Okay, that
Yeah.
I think they win 1, 3, and 5.
Okay.
1, 3, and 5. All right, so they just exchange games basically.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. 1, 3, and 5 doesn't matter. It's just 3-2.
It's just
Yeah.
it's just a 3-2.
I think it's 3-2 as
four
well.
line. Yeah.
I will go for.
Also, one last thing that I want to point out. Oh, well, my skull.
I will go for a 3-1 Misfits.
Okay. So even more confident.
I don't have faith in Rogue. It's not that Rogue's a bad team. It's just I don't know where Rogue wins it from, other than bot lane just getting really ahead, right?
I guess Larson being very ahead too. I guess
Maybe Odoamne as well could be an option.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I think
Cyril has
we're
been hit or
forgetting
missed.
we're forgetting too much about Odoamne. He can definitely be
No,
a player
no,
that can.
but I think we've forgotten about the top lane meta, which is basically Hullbreaker.
Yeah, they are playing what patch?
Which is Hullbreaker Graves, Hullbreaker Tryndamere,
But
Hullbreaker.
they
I feel
playing
like
the
I feel like
patch
I would
that
have more.
was
I feel like I
effective
would
or
have
not?
more faith in Hirap than Odoamne in that kind of meta.
Like imagine if you take Hullbreaker Graves or Hullbreaker Tryndamere, all of a sudden the opponent just locks in Malphite. What are you gonna do? It's
It's nice.
It's the unstoppable rock. Get it? It's an immovable force. It's
It's
Yeah.
an unstoppable force against an immovable object.
And Malphite's ult name is Unstoppable Force too, by the way.
Essentially, exactly.
That's why I said get it. So that's what I mean. Like,
He's both.
what?
Malphite is both the Unstoppable Force and the immovable
Yeah,
object.
it's an immovable object and an
Malphite
unstoppable
is
force.
both.
What the?
That's why I love him. I love playing Malphite. He's great.
Hilarious.
I mean, it's like at one point we're just gonna play Malphite versus Graves, or Malphite versus Tryndamere, or Malphite versus Gragas. I'm like,
Every
Or Malphite versus Renekton. How about that?
Malphite version.
please don't talk about Renekton in this meta. Renekton in this meta is absolutely
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Everyone's
I feel like we're going to get one
Morgan's gonna
Renekton.
pull it. Morgan's gonna pull it out.
I can
Morgan's
assure you we're going to get a
bet.
Listen,
And then win with
Renekton
it.
is a-
That's
I'm
the
not.
part.
We're
Morgan
talking
will
about
pull it out
LEC.
and win
We're
with
talking
it.
about LEC.
Yeah, no.
LEC is
I
not-
mean in LEC, we're going to get a Renekton in LEC.
Oh God.
Who's gonna
In
pull it
LEC, I
out?
mean.
Who's pulling it out?
Odoamne.
I
Odoamne
feel like he would. I feel
plays
like you're right. I
a
feel
ton
like
of
you're right.
Renekton. Like he's the one that I've seen so consistently rely on Renekton. Like not even Wonder. Not
doesn't
even
care.
Alfari.
Wonder,
at
listen,
that.
listen. Wonder and Alfari will always pick GP. That's
Or
Yeah,
Nar.
Alfari
GP or
is
Nar.
GP.
GP or
Yeah,
Nar.
GP
But,
or Nar.
but Wonder, but Odoamne is Renekton's.
But remember, Wonder is very elusive because he's played Pike top before.
Yeah.
You don't know
Like,
what this guy has
at
up his
least
sleeve.
at least I can trust in Wonder to make something out of nothing.
Yumi top.
But yeah,
Oh,
no,
no.
please,
Yumi top.
no. But Odoamne will pull off the Renekton. I can assure you that.
They go
Like
for.
they are going to be losing on game 3. They pull the Renekton, magically win. They pull it again, they lose, and then they lose the series. That's what's going to happen.
Oh my
Alright.
God.
In the final game, it's game 5. Both teams are 2-2, and Odoamne locks in Renekton.
And then here it pulls off the Malphite.
And here it's like, here is rock. Tug.
Here is a rock.
Here
What
is
do you
rock.
want? Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
you know what would be like? He picks Renekton, right? All of a sudden, he picks Tryndamere, and Odo's like, oh shit, I'm doomed, because you can't do anything to Tryndamere.
Nah,
Yep.
I think you have to win early
Just
game
feels-
hard against Tryndamere if you want
Oh
to
yeah,
do
but
something.
after
like,
Tryndamere gets level 6, Tryndamere's like, I just make Hullbreaker, you can't kill me.
With one item, Tryndamere becomes impossible to deal with against Renekton for Renekton. So
No,
It's
no,
that
not
great.
just one item, just level 6. That's it. He's just
Okay.
like, okay, you dive me, I press R.
Good luck. That's it. Good luck. Also, one thing I wanna say before we move on from Misfits, I wanna keep an eye on Mersa because I feel like you said, Trimby was going to be an important win condition for Rogue. Mersa has been playing really good, and I feel like he's going to have a say in this series as well.
Mm.
You
Trimby versus
sure?
Mercer. Guys, look out for that.
Reverse Mersa. I think that it's a matchup to keep
Everyone
in
gonna
mind.
talk about Viteo versus Larson, of course. That's gonna be like the key highlight
No,
match everyone
I'm
thinks of.
actually Listen, for me, I'm actually talking about Malrang versus Zlatan.
Yeah,
That's
I
there's
think
also
that's a
there's
good
also
call.
that. But I mean, we have like we have the mid
Zlatan.
jungle duo fighting against each other that are probably gonna be talked about a lot. But also definitely look at that
Which I
support
think it's
matchup.
in favor of the jungle. It's in favor of Misfits as well.
Yeah, I mean let's be
I
real.
do think that. But
All
yeah,
right,
I think that those would be. We're missing with Beat Excel.
all right. Let's go with TDS, you and me, Vitality and Excel. Who do you want to take?
I want to
You're
take
taking
Beat.
Vitality. You're taking Vit, aren't
Yeah,
you? I
because
knew
I'm
it.
the one. I'm the one that I'm hopeful. That I'm hopeful with them.
All right.
So, want to start or do I start?
You can start if you want.
Okay, so Vitality is a rough case. It's a rough team to judge. They have had so many
Feels
ups
like
and downs.
biggest understatement of the splits.
Yeah, like I've since the start of the split, I had hope in Vitality. I think that I even called them the ones that I think are going to win.
Yeah, you did. I think.
I think they're my pick to win, and I hope they deliver because if not, I'm going to send a lot of death threats. No,
No,
not
wait,
really.
don't guys, don't do that.
Not
Don't do that.
really. Not really. Just joking.
For
But
legal
yeah, just
purposes,
joking.
that was a joke.
Sorry, there's
For
an X here.
no,
There's an X
for
here.
for legal and actual purposes, it's a joke. Obviously, it's not going to happen. But I
TDS
hope
will
that
send a
Beat
strongly
doesn't.
worded, polite letter to
Exactly.
Vitality
I'm going to do
management.
what
Like,
what
the
what
fuck,
Slayer
guys?
wants to do against the LCK, but against Beat.
Guys, what are you doing?
That's what
Please.
happened. But okay. But okay. Now, truthfully, with Vitality, win conditions that I see for them. First of all, and the most important that needs to be done, they step the fuck up. They actually decide to come in and play like an actual team and players. That's the most important condition for them going into this match. Now, the second one is going to be Selfmade. Because I think that Selfmade has been probably one of the most consistent players out of the Vitality roster, which is surprising to say. But I think that he will have a lot of the keys to be able to win against Excel.
Mhm.
I think that they need to play around Selfmade well, but Selfmade also needs to play around really well their top side because I feel like bot lane should be ignored as much as possible.
Yeah.
And ideally, Carsey doesn't die alone in a lot of senses, and they can also allow for Lavrov to move around because if they win the top side, they can do much more than trying to allow for Carsey, in my opinion. I feel like Carsey has obviously been one of the weak spots, but also Carsey is not. You don't need to play around Carsey. Like we have seen previously how Mad Lions played around other lanes instead of Carsey. So I think that Vitalis should try and do that. Try and Carsey make be survive by himself, hopefully, and then you play around Ottawa, Alfari, and Perks. Now, obviously, they need to step up, but I feel like that's going to be the not only self-made, but the way for them to try and play around to win. It's going to be those two mixing together,
Okay.
and that's about it.
All right. I guess it's my turn, guys.
Oh wait, also don't
Okay.
eat drafts, please. Don't eat drafts. That's it. That's the last part. That's the last part. Yeah,
You lose the game before it even starts sometimes. But
exactly.
all right.
Guys, Excel locks in Yasuo, they pick action, and then they lose. That's what happens.
And they lose.
All right, guys. All right, guys. My turn. Excel is everything Vitality is not. All right, they
Yep.
don't have the name value except for Mickey X, I guess. They don't have the name value. They don't have the quote unquote star best players of Europe, but they're the solid team. All right, they work together better than most of the other teams in the LEC when it comes to coordination.
No, not most, better than Vitality at least.
Yeah, better than Vitality.
Yeah.
Better than the bottom half. All right, they have shown what they can do, even if
Better
they
than
don't have the
ones
name.
below them. Yeah.
They've shown what they can do even without the name brand. Nuke Duck still a solid mid laner. I think the concentration should be, of course, getting Patrick ahead because we know what he can do if he does have a lead. He is probably Excel's best way to be able to carry a game. Marcoon and Mickey X coordination super good as well. That jungle support duo is gonna be very important going into the matchup. Also, if the bot lane gets if Karzi is left by himself, I think Patrick can take just take a lot out of that. Plus, you have to get our father ahead, and he's going against Mr. Lane Neutralizer, Finn, in the top lane, who will probably
But a lesser name neutralizer.
lesser lane neutralizer.
We'll
Alright.
probably play Ornn or Malphite.
Yeah, probably
Yep.
Malphite because Ornn is ass right now. Ornn is absolute.
Hey, Ornn is never bad. Ornn is never bad.
I want to
He's an
disagree.
assassin slash tank slash.
Exactly. Teams don't want to
Item
pick him, but
maker.
Ornn
I'd
is
rather
not
have
bad.
Cho'Gath. Not gonna lie, I'd rather have Cho'Gath.
No,
I-
I think Finn's just gonna play Gragas, and he's like, "How are you gonna kill me?"
Probably in a better spot. But I would say I honestly don't know what they don't try and go for Ornn. Ornn is not that bad.
I think the problem is just his numbers right now. It just doesn't survive as well as other
Yeah.
tanks. That's
Sure.
just that's just how it goes. Ornn late game, of course, will be the most valuable tank in the game. I'm not doubting that for a second, just because of his passive. But I'd rather you have to survive to get there, and Ornn doesn't do that.
The thing is, they don't. Anyway, Excel doesn't win through early game, so it's not like that
Yeah,
matters that much.
they'll win through team fighting. That's just how it is.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and before Finn locks in Malphite, everyone's like, "Tank Malphite, beware." He builds AP, one shots AD
AP
carry.
Malphite.
just one shot Scarzy immediate or perks
Yeah.
if he did or
Yeah.
so also win con for XL perks picks Yasuo. All right, that's all I got.
God damn. This is why I'm saying. This is why I'm saying. Don't in draft. Don't in draft, please.
Okay, let's move on to predictions. Miles, who you got?
I'm gonna support my boys XL, of course. But I think it's gonna be a lot closer. Probably a 3-2 XL favor. I think Vitality's gonna
Yes.
put up a fight. They're gonna put up a fight this time.
Yes.
I think this is going to surprise you,
Okay.
guys.
3-0.
3-0 vitality.
Okay, I knew it.
Well, I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew
Okay,
it too.
then it's not a surprise. Yeah, 3-0 vitality.
For me, it's XL 3-2 as well, right?
Okay.
Because XL made playoffs, and now XL is going to win playoffs. So Kadril got into playoffs, and now Kadril's going to win a playoff game.
Wait.
Congratulations, Kadril.
Okay, yeah, I thought you were saying win playoffs in general.
Win playoffs. XL winning playoffs.
Okay, yeah, win a game. I can get behind that.
Hey guys, we should just do a bet on the like. Okay, what are the odds on XL winning playoffs?
Pretty low.
I think it's 90 to 10. I think probably. I think they even have lower than vitality.
Where is it?
What is it?
Where are the Betway odds?
But yeah, who cares? Who cares, right? I think XL's gonna win this series, but then they're gonna get stomped by anyone. Regardless of who wins, they're getting stomped by the other team.
Regardless of who
Also-
wins, XL made the dub this split. All right, they made it to playoffs.
I
Congratulations,
doubted it,
XL.
but yeah. Also, I want to point out something with vitality. If they win this one, I think that they win against the team that comes from them, from the top side as well.
They could be a
because
momentum-based team, but we don't know because we've never seen it consistently.
Yeah, the problem is that I feel like for playoffs, there may be a much better sign from them, and this based on completely
Depends on
and
how the series
absolutely
looks.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, depends. I
very
do agree.
convinced.
Depending on exactly
Sign me
this
up for the
based on
train ticket right
absolutely
now.
nothing. But this is supposed to be a team that should work well under pressure, right? So I feel like that may work out as well. And like Slayer's pointing out, the series is going to say quite a lot. If it's 3-2, then I don't think
Right.
that's maybe the case. But if it's 3-0, then I think that's the case 100%.
All right. Fair enough. Okay, we got the Vitality Hopium here, the Mr. Hopium dealer himself dealing it out. And we'll see.
I did say that it will be split, so I have to put something
you
behind
have
them.
you have to bet on your horse. I won't blame you for that one, TDS.
Yeah, especially after I've been doing that consistently with the worst horse in the world,
TS.
top esports.
Yeah, but they're top 3 now. So are you complaining?
Yeah, but I had to buy my food, what? I had to buy my food consistently until they finally showed up. No, until they got Mark. I gotta correct myself.
Until they got Mark and Wayward, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, imagine if they go to become top 4, go to the playoffs, and then lay an egg.
A golden
And they
egg.
lose.
Golden egg, yeah.
See, I have no hope for them. I think that they are going to get.
Do you have hope
I
or
think
not,
they're-
TDS? Do you have hope or not for TDS?
I think they are going to get top 4, but I feel I pretty much have already. I think I already have my team that it's going to win the LPL. So
You have V5?
nope. I think it's RNG.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, right. RNG.
Well, yeah. Obviously,
If RNG
it's
wins Spring again, I swear to God, they've also cursed the LPL. Them and T1 are in the same bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, I have way too much, not hope, but
Faith in
Um,
Xiaohu.
no, not faith either. It's the when you
Guys.
feel respect for someone, but there's another word for that. Like,
Guys, I also have a
admiration.
prediction for the LPL.
Yeah,
I also have a
admiration
prediction for
for
the
Xiaohu.
LPL. Guys, I also
Like,
have
I
a
feel
prediction
he's
for
so
the
good.
LPL.
All right.
I don't know who the fuck is gonna win the split.
nice.
That's a great prediction.
Nice.
I share
Yeah.
that prediction as well. Anyone in the top 5 could just take it. Honestly.
I don't know who the fuck's gonna win the split. Like,
I stand behind
Like, guys,
RNG.
for all we care, right? JDG could win the split.
Fuck, LNG could win. We'd never see it coming, but they could.
Exactly, that's going to happen. After we call them shit for the whole split, it's going to happen.
Then I'll be like, guys, I predicted these guys to be the champions. Let's go, even though I lost.
Yep.
Oh man,
That's
all
just
right.
how it's going to happen.
Do you
Also,
guys, do
when
you
I
guys-
lose hope, when I lose hope about TS, it's when they are actually going to perform and win. It has always happened. So
all right.
prepare for the TS victory at the end.
So here's my TS. All right, we'll see if TS managed to do it. But before that, what about the rest of the playoffs, guys? Do we talk about that?
I mean,
For LEC,
Who's
can
your
talk
winner?
about
Who's
it-
your winner? You TDS, your Vitality. Slayer, you're Fnatic, right?
yeah.
Okay, I'm also on Fnatic, the Fnatic hype train. So I guess
the problem for me is that I lose as soon as Vitality messes up. Like Fnatic has 2 chances. I have 1.
that's the risk you take, TDS, for picking them. I don't know.
Hey,
but
hey,
I picked them at the
you-
start of the split, not at the end.
you lie in the bed you made.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. You lied.
I don't feel that's fair.
But imagine, TDS, how good it will feel if Vitality actually make the run. Imagine how
Like, the
good
problem
it
is,
will feel.
let's be realistic here.
Listen,
How much do
Vit-
you actually think Vitality can do here?
Absolutely
Listen.
nothing.
no,
Exactly.
let's remember. Let's think about it this way, right? Vitality makes the run, right? Vitality makes the run. All of a sudden, they just lose against Fnatic, and all of a sudden, Fnatic wins, right? So it's like with every win, TDS's hopes goes up, and then they let him down once more.
that would be the great.
Exactly. That would be.
Would you
That would be poetry.
would you be happy with finals?
No.
You
Like-
want some-
Like, don't
Exactly.
get me wrong. For Vitality, finals is the minimum. Like
It
for
should be.
Vitality,
It should
It's-
honestly. be.
yeah,
finals
yeah,
should
he's not
honestly
should
wrong.
be minimum. Now, for me, I care absolutely nothing about finals because I'm always a winners type of person.
Okay.
If you don't win, I don't care. If I'm honest. So
And
yeah,
that's why
these are-
TDS hates Rock
not winning
Tigers,
is
guys.
disappointing.
That's why.
Hey guys.
I- no, I
Miles.
don't hit rocks.
Miles,
They
I wanna
allowed
throw
for one
something
of
out
the
there.
best series and he won victory.
Yeah,
That's
Miles,
it.
I want to throw something out there, right?
Yeah. All right. Sure.
What happens if neither T1 or Vitality or TES wins their respective?
So Vitality and TS, I'm fine. T1, I'm going to jump out of my window.
No, what if all 3 of them don't win?
No, like
I feel like
yeah.
that's so
if,
unlikely if they all don't.
the problem is that I like for all 3, it's not all 3. It's just T1. Like the one that will
all
affect me
TDS stomps us
truly is
in
T1.
T1.
So
All
guys,
TDS
Exact-
stomps
Exactly,
T1.
exactly. Like
So
I don't
guys,
like
whoever's
if all 3
listening,
loses, I don't care.
yeah.
If
so
it's
guys,
T1, oof.
yeah. So guys, whoever's listening, right? If that does happen, we will need a new analyst. Make sure to
Please.
send your Please make sure to send your applications to Miles.
Yeah, I'll check.
we'll-
I'll check it. I'll check it.
No, we'll sort through that.
Yeah,
if
yeah. Me and Slayer will
whenever
sort
comes to that. Yeah, you know.
I feel
We're
like
just
I feel like T1 needs a. I want to see Faker in international competition. As much as I don't.
Yeah.
As much as I hate the fans, except UTDS. As much as I hate the fans.
Don't worry, I hate T1 fans the same way. Like I'm a T1 fan and I hate them. so it's fine.
As much as I hate the obnoxious fans, it would be really good to see Faker back on the international stage. Anyway,
I
guys,
actually I hope we get T1 and B5. If I'm honest, I want to see Rookie
Rookie
and
versus
Faker
Faker
play.
again.
Yeah,
That would
that's
be.
it's always fun seeing that. And if not, I want to see Knight Faker because I don't think we have had that either.
Yeah, we have not.
So I'm going to throw a prediction that is going to be way into the future. I might be wrong, but I'm just going to still throw it out there because that's what I feel, right?
All right.
I
Yeah.
think Fnatic's going to be the MSI finals.
Oh wow.
Okay. Would it? But there's a 1 in 3 chance, and I think that they are going to get it through winning the what is it called?
It's a 1 in 3. It's a 1 in 3. They have to win
but
the LEC split first, and then
but,
they have to go to MSI and get
yeah,
there.
no, I mean, for Fnatic, I think that if they get to MSI, they probably do it because I think that they end up first or second. And I think that if that's the case, they end up going against them. If they get first, I think they get an A 100% and they win. And they reach final. If they get second, it's a little bit harsher. But I do think that Fnatic is going to secure top 2 in regular play.
Guys, Fnatic is the
Before
West's hope right now.
playoffs.
That's basically how we have to put
Yeah.
it. It's the West's hope. TL probably gonna win LCS, but
Also,
There's-
by the way,
I
Shooting
mean,
from
talk about
the
LCS. C9 already confirmed playoffs.
yeah, I wanna say something as well here to call it since now, and if it ends up happening, I'm going to laugh so much. But if Vitality reaches MSI, I think that they are going to crash and burn.
As
Yeah,
expected. As
yeah, I
expected.
respect it too. I respect that too.
yeah. I think that's what's happening. It's just what I remember. G2A. I think it's close to that.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Close to that. No, I'm
that-
not going to say it's that, but it's close.
Oh, my MSI prediction be. I should put one out there, right?
Yeah, I'm just throwing an outlandish prediction because I felt like it.
TL
Yeah,
will
I
go
want
to
that.
semis.
Hold up. Okay.
That's tough.
TL will go to semis. That's my prediction.
That's tough.
Talk about a high bet.
Yeah, that's a high bet. That's my high bet. Why not, right? You guys already put
Okay.
yours out there.
Yeah.
I gotta represent my boys in NA.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
CLG is
because
starting to
they
look a bit good though.
Because they
I'm
clearly
excited for
don't do
CLG
that
next split.
themselves.
I'm excited for CLG next split. See
I
what they
think
can
CLG
pull.
still might make playoffs this split.
I mean, it's hard
It's
not
top
to.
6, right?
Top 8.
Wait,
Top
it's
six.
top 8 this
Top
one
six.
as well?
Top six.
No, top
Oh,
8
top
is for
six.
summer, yeah.
Okay, top 6.
They're one game behind EG.
Okay.
Okay. We'll see if CLG managed to do it. If so, they are the NA org. The true NA org, honestly, in the LCS.
The true.
We root
Well,
for CLG,
actually,
guys.
They don't have
Actually-
imports, right? CLG is a
They
Luger.
don't have any. I mean,
Luger.
Luger's
Luger.
OCE. Luger's OCE, but
No,
No,
Luger
Luger-
is
Turkey.
Turkish.
Turkish.
oh, he's Turkish. But
He
but
is
Luger
underdog,
started
but
his career in NA.
Turkey. No, in Turkey. He was in the what is it called the Royal
You know what?
Bandits.
One out of 5 is good enough. This is an NA team. They have 4 NA players. Let's just give it to them. Let's just give it to them.
Yeah, I want. Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
listen,
I can confirm
They are
that he was
they
there.
are the NA grown up talent because Luger's been in NA academy for a while.
Oh yeah, that's true. He has been in academy for a while.
So-
Yeah, he has been since 2020, but he was on Royal Youth
Basically,
in
everyone.
Turkey,
If anyone's
which went
praying,
to World.
if there are any real like NA fans out there that want their region to succeed, they should be cheering for CLG right now.
Yeah.
Wait, so he has already played in Worlds actually. I'm actually kind of curious. No,
Has he?
okay, no.
I think I would have
Come on.
remembered the name
No.
Luger.
No,
being
that
in
was
Worlds.
no. He was in Royal Youth, but he didn't play. Okay, that's
Oh,
okay.
okay. All right.
yeah. He
That-
was there,
that's
but
just
he didn't play.
same, That's the same as not playing. Like
Exactly.
instead
Yeah.
of
No, I
playing.
thought because he was on the team that actually reached Worlds, but he didn't play, so it's fine. He went. Yeah, he
I mean-
left the team before they reached.
He left the
Worlds.
team. NA recruited him. NA,
No, he was
posted him
in
at-
Fenerbahce first. He was in Fenerbahce before an 8, and then he went to an 8.
Yeah, and TSM probably gonna be last place, but we'll see.
Nice.
Wait,
Deserved.
have they won a game in the last 2 weeks?
I have no idea.
They did.
They
They
did
beat
win
GG.
one.
They beat
Yeah.
GG. But yeah.
Truly an achievement beating GG.
With the greatest package in the history of the world. That was amazing.
All right, guys. I think we can wrap.
Guys,
Any
before
other?
we
Any?
one last thing.
Yeah,
One
alright.
last thing, right?
Yeah.
This is just for fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think TSM
Okay.
wins another game in the next 2 weeks?
Wait, who are they fighting? Wait, let me see.
First C9, nope. IMT, maybe. 100 Thieves, nope. CLG, nope. TL, nope.
C9, no.
They're going to
IMT,
go
probably no.
0-2 against CLG. Wow. Talk about a fall from grace.
CLG is actually pretty good.
Let's
No, but I mean,
forget
look at-
about fall
look
from
at-
grace. Let's talk about rise from the bottom. CLG stonks. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. I think they don't win. I don't think they win another game. I don't think they win against IMT. Yeah, I don't think they win another game.
It's a hard.
Bad for them. Good for them. Honestly, I couldn't care less about
their
TSM
best
anymore.
chance is probably against IMT, right?
Yeah.
Like if they lose against IMT, it's gonna straight probably be 0-5. That's how
More
bad
than
it
likely.
could be. That's how bad it could be. Yeah. So TSM fans,
Imagine
good
this.
luck.
Imagine this, right? Theoretically, everyone's still in the playoff hunt, but realistically, there's 9 teams still in the playoff hunt except for 1.
Yeah.
That's TSM.
Yeah.
TSM.
It's
There
gonna
you
be
go.
it's
That's the LCS.
it's extremely unlikely. They
That's
have
the
to
LCS,
win.
guys.
weeks for
They have
2
to win
weeks
the next 5
for-
like 5 games in a row or something like that.
Yeah, they have to win
Yeah.
all of their games.
They have to win all the
And-
games.
And 3 of their games are against C9, 100 Thieves, and TL. Good luck.
So, well, it was a nice run, or not, but
Not.
No, it was not a very
Guys,
nice run.
still Shenyi's fault.
Fucking
you gotta always add that.
And with that,
liquid
last
there.
diss at TSM,
Yeah.
guys. Unless you guys have anything other to add in LEC,
Nope.
Nope.
you have our predictions on who's going to win. You have our predictions for MSI even on who's going to make
T1
it
fighting.
there.
That's it.
Okay. All right, TL, don't disappoint me now. Anyway, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the special LEC episode for the Plebcast. Hopefully, next time we are going to be doing the LPL, I believe, or LCK.
I think LCK first.
LCK
Yeah.
first, and we're probably gonna have Jam here. We're gonna still ask him, but we're probably gonna have Jam to come and talk with us again because I really enjoy talking with Jam. He's a super cool person to talk to about LCK.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway,
Knows
guys,
things.
thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye.